All right, peace, everybody. God damn it. Matter of fact, nah, I ain't gonna play it. But that was the old shit that we was listening to. All right, everybody, please make sure you share now. Please share, and I'm about to share on my Instagram. I already got it set up. All right, and the share button. Okay, there we go. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I know, listen, it's been a long time. You feel me? And you know, my homegirl hit me up, and you know, she been doing her due diligence on this, and she sent me some shit to whereas, you know, the layout of the kitchen, it is not the same layout as we thought it was. And remember, because she brought this to my attention early in the investigation when it said that what happened when they was trying to, you know, basically go step by step, the chronological timeline on what could have happened or how she got into the freezer or whatever. They said it was a simulation. Remember that? Remember they said it was like a simulation, a description of what could have happened. Remember that. All right. Now, so what I did, right? So I said, let me go, you know, first I went to the actual hotel site to try to walk through like how we usually do. And you can't do it. So you can't go through the parking lot no more, none of that. So you already know, you know, I was the first one to show the map, the schematics, go inside, go downstairs, this, that, and the third. So I hit up, y'all remember Terrence, shout out to Terrence. Hopefully Terrence is looking, you know, if it comes to his attention or whatever, you know, this is a little weird. Hold on. You know, he sent me this in an email. So this is how we was able to go to the back. Now, this is right here. We are in the lobby. This is right here in the back room. And you know, there's another entrance. Let me turn. Oh, okay. Let me get out of there. It's that door right there. It leads to like some other kitchen or some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? But this is just to, you know, show y'all we're gonna go through the whole hotel and everything. All right. So with no further ado, we got my home girl. Let them know who you are.
Thanks, Mike. Hey guys, what's up to the people in the chat? My name is T Slay. I my reason for reaching out to this content creator was because when I first entered the J4K community, he's pretty much all that I had. I didn't know a lot about the case, and it was really saturated with information initially. But the one thing that I liked about his page at the time was he was showing the blueprints and the floor plans, and the word he kept saying was schematic. It made me laugh because I understood what that meant, but he was talking about the floor plan. And the most important aspect of this case is if you don't understand the way this hotel is situated and how it's set up, the blueprints of it, you won't understand where you are in the hotel. And that was by design. They didn't want us to really understand how it was built because they did a lot of fugazi stuff with this girl in this case. So to start it off, my name is T Slay. For the people that don't know about me, I've been in the community for quite some time. I've been researching this since the beginning, since like the 11th of September, but probably not the depth that I ended up in at this time and as deep as I got to go in this case. But I mainly got involved deeper because I really saw something that didn't look right to me at first glance. It didn't look right. And then spiritually for me, it didn't feel right. And I just kept looking like everybody else was looking. And then I found this content creator. And when I found him, it got me really interested in the layout of the hotel. And it's more than that. It wasn't just the layout. He was laying out everything, what the people were saying, the party goers, but more importantly, he was focusing a lot on the hotel and how it was designed, which led me to, when I did my research, it's been pretty extensive research. I've researched the actual village of Rosemont. I've researched the surrounding cities, Schiller Park, Skokie, Illinois, Chicago overall. And by the way, I am from Chicago. I don't live there now, but I am from Chicago. And if anybody does know me in the community, I do have a page that I share with another content creator. It's called Custom Design and T Slay, or C Design and T Slay, Kenneka Jenkins. You probably heard of it. If you haven't, please go check us out. We actually cast into my page right now, so my people are actually listening to this as well. But what really drew me to him was when I realized what they were doing in the footage. It took me straight back to this content creator, because he had given so much valuable information in the beginning, but I couldn't find his content. I looked high and I looked low and I couldn't find it, but I remembered a lot of what he said. So pretty much what I would like to explain to you guys is this. If you guys remember from the beginning of the case, when the case first hit us all, they told us that she was found on the lower level of the hotel. Some people said basement, some people said conference level, but it was definitely stated the lower level. There's a lot of the paper on the screen. If you guys look at the paper on the screen, if you can read that, this is a statement from one of the sergeants from Rosemont. His name is Sergeant Rose, and he was talking about what he observed on the film of Kenneka, and he's describing what he saw her do. And if you read the statement, it's clearly saying that she went out of sight and down a flight of stairs. But she started out on the 9th floor, went down to the lobby level, went around the corner, and took a set of stairs down, which led to the conference area, and that they found her in the lower level by the dock. If you understood the layout of the hotel, you would understand where the dock is. But again, they played a lot of games with us. So to make it pretty simple, what I would like right now for you guys to look at, Mike, if you could put the video up, I want you guys to just reflect back on something. If anyone saw the last shot they said that Kenneka made was in this conference level kitchen in the back, where she walked through this small kitchen and disappeared around the wall, and they said she never came out. That's what they told us, right? And so then we saw everybody going in there, the police officers going in after the beverage manager, they found her and everything, and they're doing all this stuff in that kitchen. That's what we saw. We believe that was the kitchen they found her in. But what happened was they messed up, because they did a Faro scan. They gave us more photos. And when the photos hit the streets, after we saw the video, the first thing I noticed is when you're entering that kitchen, directly in front of you between the office and the middle pillar, if you guys know the kitchen, there's a straight line. There's a clean shot of the freezer door. Now, the initial story was that she walked into this unused kitchen that was not in operation. It was supposed to be in construction or whatever the case may be. She went behind the wall. She opened the cooler door and ended up going to a freezer, where she laid down and died from hypothermia and blah, blah, blah. And then they found her in there. All right. Well, what I realized was you can always see the door you can always see that door. It doesn't matter where you go in that kitchen, unless you go on the other side of the wall, you can always see the door. So in other words, when you enter this kitchen and you're looking straight ahead towards the back, it's a clean shot, like a straight line, straight back to that freezer door. But what they gave us was no door. We only saw the corner of the freezer. And what I want y'all to know is they played with the kitchen. Now, when I say they played with the kitchen, I mean they manipulated the kitchen through compositions. They did what's called a green screen. If anybody knows what that is, it's a green screen. What they did was they obstructed the view of the door to say that she walked back there and died on her own. They wanted us to believe that she did it to herself, and that we couldn't witness her doing it because we couldn't see the freezer door. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. You can see that door. As a matter of fact, there's no way for you to not see that door. Now, a lot of people in the community thought that because the camera was at a higher angle, that it wouldn't allow you to see it, but you have to understand dimensions and how things work. If you're looking at a picture, you got longitude and latitude, or width and height, however you want to look at it, and it's going to be flat. A screenshot is a flat picture, length and width, that's it. So it doesn't matter where you're standing, whether you go up, if you're like 6 feet tall or 3 feet tall, when you're standing in the same spot, you're gonna get the same vantage point, the same line of sight, same thing. It's not gonna change. So don't let the angle of the camera fool you or make you think that, oh, the camera was up higher off the ground, so you couldn't see it. No. That's not how that works. We're looking at a flat image. And so now I want him, he's gonna play this video for you guys, and I'm gonna show you what they actually did. All right, so I'm looking at the screen now. All right, so if you guys look at the screen, the top image that you see is what they released to us. Well, now it's the bottom at this point. So the bottom image where you see Kenneka's walking, that's what they gave us. So I want you guys to pay attention to something. That little piece of silver that you see, that's the corner of the freezer that was not visible. It was not visible. It was actually behind that middle pillar, if that makes sense. So what I'm doing right now is this is what you would have seen, what she would have seen if she walked in that kitchen. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking that middle piece. I just simply took a piece of the corner of the freezer from another photo, and I put it into this little program that I have, and I reconstructed the kitchen. So ultimately what they did was they took that conference level kitchen, and they used a program called an eraser program, where it erases the background out. And they isolated all the pieces from the kitchen. So that corner office, that middle island pillar, and everything in the kitchen, they broke it all down. I know it sounds weird, but if you look at the video, you'll see what happened. And once they did that, they reconstructed the kitchen and obstructed the view of the freezer. So now it appears like you can't see the freezer. So what you're seeing on the bottom is actually what I created. I created it from scratch. So if you look at the photo now, you can't see the door. You can only see the corner of the freezer. But if you look at it again, you realize what they did. So what I'm breaking down and trying to tell you guys is this is what I created. So what you're looking at right now is my creation. That's what I did. And look at the one they did. So you just simply watch me take that real shot of that freezer in that kitchen, and I manipulated it the way they did it. And I'm showing you how they made it. So now I'm overlaying it now to let you see exactly what they did. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you were to stand in that kitchen, you'll be looking straight at that door. So the story of her walking in this freezer and us not being able to see it, and her being intoxicated with alcohol and pyramate and unable to handle herself, and she roamed back there and was unable to get out, that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. And how they manipulated us was, after they constructed the kitchen and composed the kitchen, they did a green screen. Now, if anybody's familiar with green screens, it's the same technology that people use on the news, where you can be standing in front of a camera and they use a green background or black or any solid color. And what happens is the green is erased. That makes sense. They can isolate everything in the room and put a screen behind you, and they can put anything behind you, a beach scene, it could be downtown, it could be anything you want inside of a home. And if you get the lighting and everything correct, it looks like you're in there with that. If it's a bad job, you won't be able to tell. But this is what they did. So what we're looking at is not a real kitchen. So you got to ask yourself this question. If that's not a real kitchen, why would they go through this trouble of saying she was back there when she wasn't? Because the truth is, she wasn't found in this part of the hotel. This kitchen is on the lobby level. She was found on the lower level, and they lied about it. So what they had to do was show us, give us the proof, and give something to satisfy us to say, this is what she did. This is where she walked. You guys need to be satisfied with this. But of course, content creator wasn't satisfied. I wasn't satisfied. Nobody in the community was satisfied. They gave us something to believe, but we didn't believe it. Because I think at the end of the day, we all have insight, intuition, spirituality, or just common sense. So the bottom line is this. The story about this being an accidental death is total fabrication. This wasn't an accident. Nothing about this was an accident. And she definitely never walked in that freezer. Now, this is the part that's going to kind of floor you guys. She was never in this kitchen at all. This young lady's body was never in this kitchen at all. This is not even the kitchen that we're looking at. Now, this is what's going to be hard to understand if you don't know. In this hotel, there are several kitchens. They told us they found her in a kosher kitchen. This isn't a kosher kitchen. This isn't a kosher kitchen. The one they found her in is on the lower level. But they didn't want us to know that, because you can't hide this freezer. This freezer that they found her in, it couldn't be hidden. It's big, it's wide, it's well lit, it's underneath the camera, clean shot. And so they didn't want us to see that. So what they did to trick us is they created a path for her. They created a route. So what they did was, the police of Rosemont went to Crowne Plaza. The videos are a depiction. Let me explain something to you guys. Kenneka's not in any of these videos. Let me say that one more time. Kenneka's not in any video that was ever released. Not only is she not in the video, she's not in any of the lives, none of the photos, the elevator. She didn't walk in the hotel at all. I won't say too much because I want to give it to y'all piece by piece. You can totally get it. Not that y'all can't get it, but it's a lot to unpack and get at one time. It's a whole lot. It took me 5 years to get here, and it shit still blows my mind right now. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, what we're seeing on camera has nothing to do with Kenneka. They literally created the path that she walked. And when they made this path, they start taking out cameras. Everywhere they said she walked, they shut the cameras off. Every place they said she was, they shut it off. And they shut it off because she never appeared on the videos. So their excuse was the cameras were down. We didn't get her, but she ended up back here in this kitchen, and we're going to show you how we think this happened. And they made what's called a depiction. So they actually created the route for her, and they put her in the kitchen she was never in. So this wasn't accidental death. It's nothing she did to herself. This is a whole cover up. And this is what happened to this young lady. So when it all hit me and it all made sense to me, I needed another piece. So I started looking for the content creators videos. And again, I couldn't find them. So after I put my video together, I said, well, let me put it on my TikTok page. I have a TikTok page. And then I said, you know what? I need to reach out to this content creator because he has so much information about the blueprints. He did some extensive research, one of the first to do it, went so deep with this case, it made no sense that I didn't even understand what happened to him and why he went away. Didn't even know what happened. But I knew that if I got this to him, that he'd know what I was talking about. And this is the reason I reached out to him. And I'm grateful that I did. So I hope you guys that are listening to me is understanding what I'm saying. I can't see your comments or whatever. If you guys have any questions, I'll gladly answer any question you have. But I just want to make it clear to you guys to understand this young lady never walked into this hotel. She never walked anywhere.
Now here's the question, because we spoke offline, off the record, right now. So when you say she was never alive in this hotel, you said that basically they were in the Marriott O'Hare Hotel and not the DoubleTree. Now everybody, y'all remember that time where it was like a hotel and there was a pool and they had like a sliding door and there was a party there. All right. And everybody thought it was the Crowne Plaza or whatever. So, I debunked that. I still got all the videos that I did. And it come to find out, well, as I'm speaking to her, she's saying that no, that was not the DoubleTree. It was the Marriott. And she was so you said that she got killed there and they brought her body to this hotel.
Okay, so
explain that.
Okay, so to make it all make sense, these events that we're looking at, that we're seeing on the camera, these happen. This is the 9th and 10th footage of Crowne Plaza. This young lady was already incapacitated, 9 times out of 10, injured or on the brink of death before the 9th of September, before Saturday. So what I was able to do to give myself a timeline and try to backtrack her actions, I used a lot of resources to do this, but the first thing I did was I tried to find the last time I could substantially say that this is this young lady and that she's alive. I need to see something, a video, a real something, because in the videos that we have, like the hotel videos and stuff that we have, we hear her voice, we don't see her face. We see her face, we don't hear her voice. She's in the mirror with Monifa, doesn't look like her. She's in the elevator, doesn't look like her. We never see her. And then when we do see her, it's obscured, it's weird, don't look like her. Nothing looks like her, right? So I didn't want to go with those. I wanted to see, before she went to this party, where can I put her? Where can I say she was? And I ended up being able to find a post that she made on September the 7th about her brother. And she actually responded to those posts up until September the 8th. So on September the 8th, there was no more activity from her, from Kenneka. Now, if you guys were paying, if you watch the video, if you watch the information as it unfolded, she's a 19-year-old young woman. They're snapping, they're Instagramming, they're Facebooking, they're dancing, they're making videos. It's her friend's 21st birthday party. The way they took photos and how she did a photograph of everything in her life is on photo. It was really weird to me that we don't have any photos of her at the hotel with the birthday girl. That always bothered me. I didn't understand that. Go ahead.
Now, can you see the screen right here? Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I remember asking you, like this footage right here, and you said that this footage right here is not her. Do you still believe that this footage that we see right here, that this is not her in this footage right here?
Absolutely not her. If you look at her shape, the young lady stepping out off that's the visibility bar, by the way, guys. That area is called the visibility bar. They entered a rear entrance and stepped across the ramp and went up a flight of stairs, a small flight of stairs, and went through a dark area, very, very dark area called the visibility bar. The first thing that made me feel something was wrong with this was the fact that they walked through this dark area. Now, I say this because it's 12, 1 in the morning, whatever time they said it was. They're entering the rear entrance of a hotel they've never been to. But what's so weird is they would step in this dimly lit area and you're walking straight in and walk straight over to it. But they say they've never been to the hotel. So my first question was, how did they know that this would lead them back to the main lobby hall? How would they know they get to the lobby from here? How would they know the floor plan like that? And me being a woman, going to parties and everything like that, I wouldn't want to go to a dimly lit area to enter a hotel and then go through a dark ass area. I could have walked up the ramp that was well lit. But after I did my research, I'm realizing that would have been a very tough angle because there's a camera facing straight down that ramp. And we would have got a clear shot of this young lady's face for a good minute. She'd been walking straight towards the camera. And I'm guessing that that would have been too much to do, too much to manipulate is what I'm thinking. But I know this young lady wasn't alive at this point, and at some point, if it goes there tonight in this live, or if I have to come back, I can give you some key factors to let you know. There was things you could look at that would let you know that she wasn't in any shape to do anything. As of Friday at 11:30 p.m. on Friday night, Kenneka was incapacitated. And I have something to give as well. You know what I was telling you about the email, the text message from Bree? I can try to shoot that to you really quickly. But Bree's talking to somebody named Favor, and she's talking about getting in the car with Kenneka and driving her to her mom's house and leaving the car there with her in it because she didn't want to go to Crowne Plaza. Now, if you read the text message, you have to know what you're reading because she does it in shorthand. She doesn't have any punctuation. There's nothing in there really. It's really bad grammatics in it, but I was able to understand it after I kept reading it, and somebody who don't use punctuation actually helped me realize what she was saying. But in that text message, the person named Favor is asking her, what happened when y'all went? And she said, no, we didn't go yet. I'm going to get in the car with Kenneka, drive her to her mama's house. I'm not going to that hotel in Crowne Plaza. So Rosemont said, donut on this car, and I don't want to drive this car. I need y'all to understand that was at 11:30 p.m. that Friday. If that's true and that's a real text message, that means Kenneka was in her mother's car, unable to drive, and Bree was going to drive the car. What was Bree driving Miss Teresa's car for? Teresa said on the 911 call that no one was able to drive or cover. They weren't covered under insurance. And why would Kenneka be in chauffeur? Why would she need Bree to drive her anywhere? And where the hell was Shamaya and Monifa? Like, what's up with this storyline and this timeline? And again, once I tracked everything down, I realized that it was just their storyline. It was just a storyline. This young lady never made it to Crowne Plaza. There was another party on the 7th of September going into the 8th for someone that got released out of jail and had a birthday. And again, it's a lot of information I'm giving you guys, and I don't want to over inundate you with this information. But as time goes on, and y'all know the content creator, he ain't never gonna leave this because this his baby. He one of the people that spearheaded and kicked it off. So he carried this shit with him. I can say that for him. He carries her with him. So he's not gonna leave this alone. And now that I'm with him, this finna be something serious. And it ain't just me. I come with another person. So this right here is a movement. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to clear up what was done wrong. This young lady did not get any assistance. Her friends either didn't or couldn't help her. I don't think her family was able to help her by the time they got involved. But this point right here, somebody needs to step up and help this young lady and to clear out the shit they're saying about her hurting herself. She did not hurt herself. She wasn't on no pills and drinking no alcohol. These things are not true, guys. And over time, like I stated, over time, it'll make sense. And again, I'm plugging my channel because it exists. But on that channel, if you go through the videos, you'll see the progression of this case because it's so much that comes with this case that you'll have to take this layer by layer to even understand what the hell do you mean she was never there? What do you mean she didn't make it there? What do you mean the Marriott? It's a lot of questions. But
right.
It took time to get there. But there's pieces of information that you can reference back to be able to understand what I'm saying. And it's a lot, especially they even played with us, mentally played with us. Let me explain to something that they did to us, y'all, and why it was hard for me to accept the fact that she's not in these videos. They told us a young girl was found in the freezer. They showed us photos of this young baby in this freezer, this 19-year-old in this freezer with this jean outfit on. we saw these gory, horrible pictures of this young lady. And then they showed us a video of her coming in the hotel with the same outfit on. Why would we ever doubt this her? Like, why would we doubt for one moment? We don't know her. It's got the same hair, it's the same build, same clothes, but it was never her. They played a psychological trick with us, y'all. It's called associated learning conditioning. Go ahead.
I would say, because I did debunk there was a girl, right, that had the same jean jacket on, everything. And like, as you see here, this food court, but just imagine them coming back this way, like coming the opposite way. And she was walking like with a limp. And
yes.
she's definitely different from, Kenneka. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed like they was coming from a different party. They was coming from somewhere else, because more people came in, and then there was like some white Spanish looking girl or whatever. But
yes, you're right.
Right. And I debunked that because both of their jackets look the same, but on the back it got rips on it. You know what I'm saying? It got rips on a jean jacket, but Kenneka's jacket is the same looking jacket, but it don't have the rips exactly like the other one. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all thought that was her, because when they was walking in from the food court area, she was limping, holding on to the rail. So you know what I'm saying? So that was a whole, we had to really try to figure this shit out. But you're saying that they was not in this hotel at all, or well, she wasn't alive walking through. You understand what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
So you're saying everything that we see, just like you see Ronald Wise walking down the stairs right now. You seen I forgot their names. All the bitches that was with Kenneka, Monifa, Shamaya, I think that was P or whatever the fuck his name is.
Tyrone and Pease,
Tyrone and Pease, and you see Ronald Wise right there, like literally following him, I guess, or whatever.
Yes.
So you're saying that what we see, that is a simulation, or they just cropped it into this footage.
Correct.
Yes.
So exactly what you're saying is exactly what I'm saying. The people, like you just mentioned, the young lady coming through the food court with Tyrone with the limp and the same jean outfit. There was another young lady that was in the lobby, and she walked up to a dude named Trevante Howard. He ended up dying shortly after Kenneka. The swole up dude with the yellow shirt and the Timbs and the jeans. There was a young lady that walked in the lobby that 54 Keys, shout out to her. She called her balls. Came in dressed just like Kenneka, but she had on some boots. She had on some brown boots. But guess what else happened? You remember the young lady Eugenia Walker that had that accident and died that night, or the night around the time she died? Guess what was on the side of the road at the accident site? There's a jean outfit and some brown boots stacked up on the median on the side of the road. I can shoot you the video right now. Listen, they was dressing out. This was a whole casting call. It wasn't just a jean outfit. It was a dress code. It was black Adidas. It was jerseys and jeans, and it was jean outfits. Everybody had on the same looking clothes. I swear they did. If you peep, everybody coming out of that hotel, every now and again, people didn't have on this code, but everybody was rocking some Adidas. Even some of the hotel patrons had on Adidas, jean outfits. Irene had a jean outfit on. Monifa had on all black. Mike had on all black. Man had on all black. Like, it was almost like
somebody had like a Adidas suit on, a black and white Adidas suit.
Everybody, it seemed like to me that they dressed out. Like, I know this shit sounds so weird, but if you guys know anything about, crisis actors, they'll look, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It's stuff going on TV that ain't quite what they say it is, and they have people that'll come out and pretend to be witnesses to shit, and they'll start testifying and saying what they saw. They call them crisis actors. They have them. They got crisis responders that respond to fake stuff. Andrew Holmes is a stooge. This man was sent to be a liaison between the people and the police.
Yeah, you talking about that activist dude with the afro.
Yeah, that I call him a cracktivist. I don't know what he was, but he definitely was running some games in between, and everybody gave Jedediah Brown this bad rep, right? He might have had some shit going on with him. But what I'm trying to tell you about this case, this man wasn't playing about this case. He did want to expose what happened. But sometimes your past will catch up with you, and the shit you've done in the past can catch up with you and to make you look bad today. But what his past had nothing to do with what's going on today. So this is the biggest thing, guys. I'm sitting here saying to you guys that this young lady is not in this footage. And the mommy is swearing up and down she is in this footage. But the attorney that's working for the Village of Rosemont and representing Crowne Plaza told us all in the beginning, this is a depiction of Kenneka. Depiction means it's not her, it's an illustration. Like a depiction of Jesus in the church on a cathedral glass wall or whatever. It's a depiction, it's an illustration, it's a likeness, and you could even say simulation. But they did a reenactment. I know it sounds weird because at the beginning it sounded really weird, but it's not. It's actually proof that it was a reenactment. And these people, they were acting. They were. I'll give you a couple of things that help you get there. Irene made a statement that she never left the room. I stayed in the room the whole night. I waited all night for her. I never left the room. But we see her in the lobby going to get blunts. She in the lobby at 11. She in the lobby at 12. How she stayed in the room and she out in the lobby? It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Remember in the beginning they said that Bree had the keys to the car and she had took the keys to the car. That's why they couldn't leave the hotel. Later find out they said Bree had the phone at one time. Bree had the phone. Found out that Irene had the phone. Found out now that the keys was in the room the whole time. The keys wasn't never missing. And then you got to think about everything that took place that night. When the mother talked to the police and talking about what took place, the attorneys gave conflicting information. The attorney said that Kenneka was missing since 2:30 and the mama called the hotel at 2:30. It's a lot of stuff that really will totally contradict what they're telling us this is. And they said she's in the freezer for over 24 hours. How is that possible? If she left the room at between 2 and 3:30, like they said, they got her out the freezer at 12 the next day morning. That's like 21 hours. That's not more than 24 hours. So how was Kenneka in the freezer for 24 hours? That means she was in the freezer before she got there. They got there between 12 and 1. This shit don't add up.
Well, what I heard, they had to defrost her.
Yes, let's talk about that. Thanks for bringing that up. Now let's talk about this defrosting process. Let me explain something to you. You ain't defrosting. You're not going to put a body in any kind of situation where you're going to thaw them out. See, defrosting technically means accelerating. It means accelerating the freezing process, right? Or allowing it to do it naturally. There's only two ways you can do it. Either you got to put a heat source on it or let it sit out. Either way, heat destroys evidence. They didn't put no hot blow dryer on this girl. So if she's 130, 140 pounds and frozen solid, like the dude said on the two-way radio, how they get her from being balled up in this freezer frozen to flat on the gurney 4 hours later? Y'all cook? Who cook on Thanksgiving? I buy a 20-pound turkey and I got to throw this thing out. You got to thaw it out, and it takes days to thaw a turkey out the right way. You ain't finna thaw out no 130 pounds of nothing in no 4 hours. It just, and peep this, autopsy started at 10 a.m. the next morning. The autopsy report says they conducted an autopsy at 10:10 in the morning, and her body was cool to touch, but it was not frozen. So you want me to believe that she thawed out in 10 hours, 130 pounds of flesh, frozen solid, thawed out enough to have a fucking autopsy within the 10 hours after being pulled out the freezer? That don't even make sense. It makes absolutely no sense. How did they thaw her out? Y'all put heat on her? Y'all put in some hot water? I mean, what did y'all do to do this autopsy y'all pull? How y'all pull this autopsy, y'all? Because I'm not understanding. And I want to say this too, to give y'all a bit of my background. I come from a family of mortuary scientists. My people own nursing home and funeral homes. So as a little girl, I was around this kind of stuff. I was around people that died, dead people. My grandmother and grandfather, this is what they did for a living. So I knew about the bodies and decomposition and rigor mortis and how it takes place. I was fascinated by that because it's my family business. Hell, I studied it too. I didn't go to school for that, but I did study it. And when you learn about that, you understand some certain things about how your body behaves after you pass away. And the first thing that's going to happen is your heart going to stop beating first, right? Your body temperature gonna drop. Second, no electricity, no blood flow. You're gonna get cold. Next thing you know, is your small muscles are gonna start getting tight. You're gonna start going through it with your fingers and your toes and stuff like that. But by the time it gets to your knees and your legs, you've been gone for a minute. Your body, it drops 2 points every hour, and you gotta go down to like 80 something degrees for that stuff to really lock up on you, and it starts to lock up on you. So we looking at this young lady going through rigor mortis in this freezer. She's definitely going through rigor. This body was, y'all listen, these pictures were taken over time. Before they start messing with these case files, they showed us a timestamp, a day stamp of September the 9th at 8 o'clock. I can send it to you right now. Mike, I send you right now. There were photos that showed the timestamp at 8, 9 o'clock. But then after the sleuths and the people, concerned citizens got involved, they started taking stuff off the internet. Eventually, they took the whole case file off the internet. They got tired of us. This is a sham. Matter of fact, can you roll the video with the shoe? This young lady was found without her shoe. It wasn't even a shoe in this freezer at first.
Right, right. I'm actually showing it now, and it did show I mean, I don't know if you're looking.
I'm looking now. Yeah, I can see now.
Right. So there's a shoe, there's a sneaker right there. You know what I'm saying?
They threw that back there. That's the second picture. Check the video that I sent about the shoe. When they first found this young lady, she was on her back, and there wasn't no shoe in that corner. They found her on her back, and all the evidence is on her back. If you look at the crime scene photos, you can see the pooling of the blood on her back. And the way I explain it to the people on my page is kind of, if you can imagine this, if you can imagine taking a water bottle and drinking half your water out your bottle down to the halfway point and putting it in the freezer, but you let it stand up and it freezes with the bottom like in the freezer. You pick up the bottle after it's frozen, the water gonna be at the bottom of it. You turn it to the side, let it freeze, it's gonna be on the side. Blood does the same thing. However you're laying when you die, the blood's gonna gather at the lowest point of gravity. Wherever you land, you're on your right side, you're gonna have purple on your right side, or on your face. She didn't have nothing on her face. This girl that had no pooling of blood on her face, on her breast. She was not on her face. If she had died on her face, it would have been purple when you flipped her over.
There's so many images of her in the freezer. Now look how she's laying down. Now this is the video. Let me make sure everybody can see real quick.
That's how they found her.
All right. So you're saying that. All right. So that's how they found her. Now in the other video that I was just showing, right? She was faced the other way.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? So they had to move her. Now,
right.
You see that sneaker right there, right? Now I'm gonna press play and
watch what happened. I want y'all to know I put that sneaker there. I put that there. That sneaker's not there. I took a picture of the sneaker after they threw it in.
Right. Now, hold on. So you're saying the only way we could see that her sneaker was there is because you put that sneaker there?
Absolutely. You see how you're manipulating that frame? I put that there.
All right.
Show you how they.
All right. Now, hold on, because I just had it up, and I'm gonna show it again. Hold on, soldier. Hold on. We're gonna go right back. Now, mind you, you see it? You see that sneaker?
Yeah.
All right. Now, let me look at. This was done in 17, excuse me. And it says it right there, October 20th, 2017, 7:15 a.m. So that sneaker was already there.
Right. But let me explain something to you.
So it was there since then. And this is now, hold on, and let me just say this real quick. I'm not trying to debunk. I just got to speak from my investigation. Now, this is when they first put the all of the links up on the Rosemont website. You understand what I'm saying? So this is exactly their footage. And what's the dude name? Gary something, some white guy. He was like the first one to get it. and then I got it. You understand what I'm saying? It went on the site, and it was at that exact time. So it's like, and it was there then. This is years ago. So how can you put the sneaker there when it was there before we doing this live now, years later?
Okay, I'll explain what I'm saying to you. The picture of no sneaker in the freezer exists on the website. People wasn't paying attention. So what I'm saying to you is, when she's lying on her back in that position we just showed her in, there was no sneaker in that freezer. What I did was I took a picture of the sneaker in the freezer, got a frame where it wasn't in the freezer, and I added it in to show you how they did it. I'm not saying I made that video. There's a picture of Kenneka with no freezer in that corner. So if you go back to her photos, you can find the very same picture that I just showed you. There was no sneaker over there. Count the tiles, go across and down like I did. So if you look at the video, I said go 4 down and 2 over. So there's a shot of her on her back, and there is no sneaker in that freezer. Then they roll her over and they toss that bitch back there and took another picture. So you find on your computer right now, wherever you want to go, you randomly pull up any photo of Kenneka on her back. The first ones they took, that sneaker was not in that corner. So when I said I made that video, I took the video, the frame of her not having a shoe back there, took the frame of her having a shoe back there, cropped out the shoe, and showed you where the shoe should have been in that frame. That frame should have showed that shoe. I should not have a video or no picture of this young lady in that freezer without that shoe, unless that shoe came after that frame was taken. That shoe was not always in the pictures, because I'm showing you a photo of her without the shoe. I didn't make that shoe appear. I'm telling you, I took the shoe, they took the shoe, and I put it back where it was supposed to be to show you at one time it wasn't back there. So now look at the picture you're looking at and count the tiles down and over. It's 4 down and 2 over. Now go back to the freezer photos of her. You'll find it all over the place. It's the freezer photo shows that area, and there is no shoe in there.
Right. Now look. You see all of this stuff that's there, right? This is how I feel. This is what was there at first, right? So now when you look at the other videos, and I just showed it, none of this stuff was there. I think they picked it up and removed it, and that's when they put that little cone with the number 8 or some shit on there, number 3 or whatever is on there. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff,
they didn't remove it. When they put the cones in, those artifacts were still in there. Why would they tamper with the crime scene and move a shoe in the middle of taking pictures?
Right. And I'm talking about this white thing right here,
that piece of cardboard.
Piece of thing. Yes. So a lot of it is, and I said it too. They moved some stuff out of that freezer, and you can see that when you first see her, she's like this. See, and these are crazy fucking footages. She first, now her head is down, right, face down. Now when you look at this picture, you can see that she's facing, and look at this lip gloss right there. Monifa had I don't think that's a Monifa's. Monifa's one is like over here somewhere. I think this is Kenneka's shit. But you see right here, she is on her left hip, on her side, with her face and body tilted towards the corner of the freezer.
Absolutely. Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
But let me ask you a question. So you think that the artifacts were there, and then they removed them and kept photographing her, moving the evidence?
Yes.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Yes. No. Because look at this rubble or whatever you want to call it. All of this stuff, right? In other photos, it's not there. It's removed.
It was added, baby. It was added. They didn't take it away. They added it. They found her without it. Then they staged that. They found her without her shoe and all of that debris. After they found her like that, they threw the shit in there. Why would they take the evidence out the freezer and still photograph her? What sense would that make? Remove the artifacts and just take a picture of her body? No. That's not how that works. So I'm confident in saying that if I'm seeing this young lady in that freezer with nothing in that freezer, I'm not gonna assume that they took it out. I'm assuming they added it in. What sense would it mean to pick up the lip gloss and the cardboard and the black paper and the shoe? Why would they move it? What sense would that make?
Listen, they definitely tampered with evidence. And at the end of the day, there is still no one locked up for this. And you remember the mother was going to sue the hotel, but you know that is a franchise, a conglomerate. They got a lot of money, and I really think she got some hush money because she didn't come out and talk about it at all. You understand?
She's still in the process of suing. She let go one piece of the she let go of one piece of the lawsuit and settled it, voluntarily dismissed it on one piece of it, but everybody else she's still suing. She's not done yet. The case is lawsuit's still going right now as we speak. Nothing ever changed. One person somebody settled out with her, but everybody else still on the paperwork. Everybody's still on the paperwork. This is not over yet.
Now, listen. This is where this is at the DoubleTree, okay? Because if you look, when they keep moving, like you see like the mirror over there is different. And matter of fact, in this footage, as they say, that she was sitting in that chair over there. Mm-hmm. That chair over there, which is not her over there in that chair. You understand what I'm saying? They were in two different. I don't know if Kenneka was there, but it's two different scenes with the same people in two different rooms at hotels. Now, remember, they said that it was another party in another room, which that really can't be verified. But at the end of the day, they said that she got up, somebody called her out in the hallway or some shit like that. Then after that, she never came back in the room.
And so let me ask you a question. So you said that you think this is the DoubleTree. Does the DoubleTree have a patio or something outside a window where you can go outside on a patio at the DoubleTree?
The DoubleTree has a sliding door where you can just go outside, and it's near like some pool area. I don't know, like no balcony, but it's a sliding door where you go outside, meaning it's on the first, like it's on a first floor. You understand what I'm saying?
So you're saying you're saying inside, if you go inside the room at the DoubleTree, you can walk in the room and then go to your like window area, whatever, slide door open like a balcony.
I'm sure I'm gonna show you right here. And I'm gonna put the volume on. So hold on.
I think it's this one. Go to the top, the first one.
It's the first one. I know that's gonna be too loud.
Deleted his videos. Oh, okay. It's not deleted. It just says that.
I'm glad you're showing this, baby boy. I'm gonna show you just where they at.
It's gonna say deleted.
Now this is the one like you saying the patios and all that, right?
Yeah, that's definitely the Marriott O'Hare. I'm gonna shoot it to your email. That's the Marriott O'Hare all day, every day, no doubt about it. I'm gonna show you the exact
okay.
place.
Now, hold on. Now it's gonna make me want to pull up the DoubleTree as well. But they are on the first floor. They're not on any of these levels. They're
down by the
bottom
pool.
level. They're on the bottom level because it's a sliding door. You're gonna see it
right there. Which sliding door?
I'm getting ready to show you exactly where they standing at. They on the ground. They by the pool. They on the cement right now. Yeah, I'm gonna minimize it and I'm gonna send
look.
Yeah.
You about to walk inside the party. You see the pool? They're gonna go. They're going in.
That ain't Crowne Plaza.
Yeah.
And okay. Crowne Plaza. Hold on.
No, go. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. I'm gonna play this first, and then we can play yours. This is on the first floor, the level. You see the pool. They're about to walk inside of the party. Just hold on.
Hell no. That's the DoubleTree or Holiday Inn. He said the DoubleTree. Yep. Okay. DoubleTree. Okay. Sorry to sound so vulgar. Mike, please, we used to that. Thank you. tagging too fast.
Hold on one second.
Niggas can sure make a 5-star look 1.5, but let's get
Sure is right about that.
if I ran in the room, yeah. Did they walk inside the party? Oh, I think
Let it keep playing. Let it keep playing. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it.
I see it.
Now you see how he just walked out the party. Look at it one more again. He's inside the room. You see people sitting down. You see them sitting down. That's inside of a hotel room, and he walks out. That is not a patio. Now you can speak.
Okay, look at your email, or either do me a favor. Go on.
All right, I'm gonna go to my email right now.
Oh, not email. I sent it to your phone. My bad. I can send it to your email though. Hold on. I'm gonna show you exactly where they at. I'm gonna send this to your email real quick. Hold on.
Wait. All right. All right. I'm waiting for you to send it. So you telling me what you just see right there? You see them inside of a room, inside of a party, and you see them walk out. Okay, and then you see the pool area, and then you see all the levels where there are patios. There's no floors that can do that unless you on the first floor, the level floor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out like
how I'm coming up with this Marriott, right? I'm gonna show you, baby. I'm gonna show you. Boy, I'm so glad I'm on this panel with you. I'm so glad I'm on here with you. I'm finna clear all this up.
Please do, because I'm following you though. I'm following you. However, all the footage, the majority of the videos that I have done, starting from the beginning, I still have. So it's from that actual time. Nothing has been altered. Anything. Everything is official tissue. I have it from the first video of that stripper. And then I started literally right after that. I still have those videos. So nothing has been tainted at all. You heard me? All right, let me look. Okay, you.
Mike.
You see that? I don't know what the fuck is going on, family. That's fucking crazy.
It's
That's
me, baby. It's me. I'm on here talking. This always happens to me.
That's crazy, family. I don't know. My whole internet shut off, and it took mad long just to get back on. I don't know. I don't know what's going on because that happened the last time I was live, and it did the same fucking shit. I hear that. Listen, man. In the name of Jesus, in the name of all the gods and spirits, protect me from all the evil. You hear me?
Better say it. You better say it. You
Now,
better say it.
You already know, Tehran, whatever. Now that's crazy. Now I'm a listen. Soon when I clicked on that link, man, yo, I'm gonna do it one more time. If that shit click off, I ain't fucking with you, homie. Okay, because soon when I click that shit, come on now, hold on.
What? Look, go to the Google browser and just pull it up yourself. Don't go back to the link. Just go to the Google and do it yourself. All I did was send the link to the Marriott hotel to show you where they were standing.
All right, hold on. I got you right now.
Okay.
All right. The Marriott Hotel.
O'Hara.
Hold on. I gotta go to everybody. Hold on, because I'm on the screen right now. Just give me a second. Hold your bridges. I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna go to the street as well. We're gonna do that. Can't show my information there. Hold on. Can I go to street view? Hold on. It's not letting me check. Okay, hold on. Now, all right, let me share my screen. I can do it now. Hold on, everybody. All right. So now this is the Marriott that you're talking about, right? You looking?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, if you put, there you go. That's the pool.
All right. Now, hold on, soldier. Hold on. Now we're gonna look at the. Let's go. Let's see something. No. See if I could go outside.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah. That's it, right there. Look at that damn dome. Remember that dome?
Right. I'm trying to go outside. See if I can go outside. I should be able to go outside of it. Let's see.
Look, you be on them virtual tours, boy. You be on these tours.
All right here. Let's see.
Look at that.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on. All right. Now, shit, I can't go no further than that.
They probably playing with these floor plans too. They know these people
they know after all the shit, especially what I done. Of course, they, you know what I mean. They gonna shut that shit down now.
Yeah.
Now we looking at where the pool is right now. Let's go. I want to go back to my video.
Yes.
All right. Let me share my screen, y'all. I'm gonna have to exit out. Just get a good look.
Look, peep the architecture though. Look at the rounding of the. You see how it rounds off?
Yes.
Look at the railing and the shrubbery, and look at the pool, the shape of the pool.
Yes.
Like pay attention to everything that's down there. And then notice that this pool has an indoor section and an outdoor section. And the outdoor section looks crescent. It looks like a crescent outdoor section. See the little railing and all that stuff? Pay attention to all of that. Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold on, I gotta put this.
Y'all gonna have me crack open some Sutter Home in this house. Little Pinot Grigio on y'all.
All right, here we go. Now check it out. Ooh, that's too loud.
That's the room.
Okay, hold on. Let's look how it looks when he walks out.
Now this is where they are inside and they walking out. Now again, y'all peep the visuals of the Marriott. You seen the whole shit where the pool is, the railing on the second and third floor, whatever. Y'all see the architecture and everything, right? How it looks. All right. Now they coming out. This is a room.
Now.
And he walks out. All right, Mike, shut up. Press play.
Okay, but we have to remember though.
No.
Somebody will be in the chair.
The curtains on the door.
This can't be the same room. I mean, we gonna agree to disagree.
Because it's definitely not the same room.
Did you see right? Not the hinges, but you can see the doors open.
Now, do you see? Hold on.
Not the hinges, but you can see the doors open.
Now you see this railing right there. That is something that we didn't see inside of, outside the Marriott. You see that?
I can show it to you. But okay.
Closer. This is it. That's a little bit far, and it's already making another line like it's a square. You understand what I'm saying? So right off the rip is different.
I don't know. My arrow is our left. I'm same room, and
hell no.
Nobody can convince me that shit.
Right.
So,
No, it's not.
It's not. And not only that.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You got more of it when they're standing outside talking?
Go back a little bit more. Here we go. Right here.
That's the room.
Hold on. I'll send you a longer video where they out there talking and his homeboy walk up on them. You can see the pools in the background way better than you can see it on this one. Let me try to get that video real quick, okay? Let me try to find it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna find it.
I'm going to look up the DoubleTree because DoubleTree should it be O'Hare? I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Rosemont, DoubleTree Rosemont.
All right, there it goes. DoubleTree O'Hare Rosemont. All right, now hold on. Let me get up in there. Give me a second. I'm on it. Let me just get to the right part, everyone. And
I'm gonna try to get the longer version of that video where they're standing outside and you get a really good clear shot. Give me 1 second.
We go outside.
If it goes on pause, I'm not gone. I'm just trying to make a phone call to get the video shot to me. Just give me 1 second.
All right. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Wait for this shit to load up. Try to get a 360 view. Outside. Let me get outside. Wow. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Look. I'm gonna keep. All right. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That is definitely not the Marriott, for sure. It's definitely not the Marriott.
I got to get you a better video.
I'm trying to get the fuck outside. Let me see.
It's a video where they're standing in front of the pool, him and his homeboy. Like it's a way longer video that shows you the whole pool in that little dome. I just gotta find a video. When I find that video, I'm gonna shoot it to you, and then you can do it side by side, and you're gonna definitely be able to tell. I just gotta find the damn video.
Nah. But listen, overall of all of this, right? And I'm gonna play my video as well that I did. Overall, me personally, she was in that hotel. Now, again, everybody, if y'all do remember when they said that it was a simulation at first, it was a simulation depicting what could have happened or how it happened to her. We definitely can say that. If y'all can't remember, I remember that distinctively. However, I still feel and believe that she was in that hotel. You understand? She was alive. Because when Bree was on the phone, was like, go to the parking lot and some shit like that. I'm trying to find the video now where you can hear Kenneka in the back saying, somebody said something to her, and she was like, I'm all right. It was some shit that they said to her, like if she was like too fucked up or whatever. So I'm trying to find that right now. I'm literally trying to find that right now. But I just know for sure that she was definitely inside of that hotel and she died there. You understand? So you see her walking through the shit, and later on you see Ronald Wise come pick her up. You understand? That's I don't know. Everybody, press 1 if you feel like she was dead.
I'm sorry, baby, I couldn't hear you. I just sent you a really good video to your email that shows the full clip of those guys at the hotel. And the lady actually gonna show you the Marriott and gonna show you the stuff and do it side by side. I didn't even know this existed. I just put Kenneka Jenkins Marriott Hotel, and a video came up for some lady named Beach Beauty, and I sent you the link to that. Watch that. That video gonna show you everything. It's a really good video. It's a long one of them in front of the pool area,
right,
showing that little awning. And it'll break it down. I haven't watched it yet, but I slid through it and I saw some good frames, so I think that might be a good video. And hell, if I knew this existed, I'd have knew a long time ago.
The other hotel where it shows these boys, the boys like Kenneth Hart and Rashawn Mitchell and whoever else it was. Okay, now I know a lot of people think that it's what is that, like the DoubleTree, or I forgot what else I've had someone calling it. Okay, I don't know, but this right here, this is actually at the Marriott. Okay, I know I think I only said it one time in one of my videos, but I wanted to put this out there. Okay, this is not, anyways. Oh wait, this particular video right here I got a while back from Straight Drop. Okay, well, Miss Straight Drop News. All right, I'm not sure if that channel is still active. If it is, go to it, subscribe, follow him. Anyways, let me just play this. Okay, we've all pretty much seen this video, but for the ones that haven't, I just want to show you a little bit of the outside. Okay, see how the balconies are like curved. Okay. See how the pool's inside and outside.
man. We just trying to live, man. These guys, man, I love the guys, man. That's my boy right here. Look, I ain't counting, man. I was before, man. On the real. That's pretty solid guys, man. This bitch ass on his phone. On video, I'm gonna roll this Scooby up, though.
Okay, I'm not gonna play this entire video. All right, y'all seen the outside. I had the other one where Kenneth Tart was walking through, and you could get a better view of the pool. All right, now at first I was trying to figure out what hotel this was at, because I checked all the hotels in Rosemont. You know, and I was checking indoor outdoor pools. All right, it's very hard to find a hotel. Not many hotels around the Chicago area have outdoor pools. You know, a lot of them are inside. But however, Chicago Marriott O'Hare, which is located in Chicago, not Rosemont, this is the hotel that they were at. Okay, so let me show y'all. Okay, this is what the rooms look like. Okay, this is what the rooms look like right here. Looks very much like the hotels at Crowne Plaza.
My question was, they on the patio when they came out? Was they on the patio, or they only being filmed from down on the ground level where the pool is at?
They're on the ground. I only saw them on the ground. I never seen them on the patio. I only saw them on the ground. Yeah.
Right. So the whole point is, all right. So okay. So if it is the Marriott, okay, the party was on the ground level on the first floor, because you see them inside. You see them sitting down. You see people in the back sitting down on the bed, and the dude with the red hoodie and somebody else, that was a couple of dudes that was behind them, they walked literally
out
right out. So
Yeah.
in that footage inside the party, which I'm trying to find again, I think I'm gonna find the video again, and Kenneka is not there. You understand?
Right. They're not going to show.
So the question to you is, I'm asking you, saying that she died there and they brung her to Rosemont. So how, to me,
where's that coming from, right?
Make it make sense for the viewers.
Right. Okay. So the video that you see of Tyrolan is at the Marriott. The reason why I wanted to show the Marriott hotel is because the video that Tyrolan shot was at the Marriott. Now, mind you, Irene ain't in Tyrolan's video. I know it looked like Irene. I ain't even gonna go there about that part. But what I want you to know is these dudes right here, they're at the Marriott. They're definitely at the Marriott in this video. And everyone been told, they already said that this hotel was connected to Crowne Plaza. But they were saying this hotel was the DoubleTree. So everybody knew this hotel was connected because the guys from this hotel has to do with shit that happened at Crowne Plaza, what they said, right? So we got these two hotels. We got the DoubleTree, what we thought was the DoubleTree, and we see what's the Crowne Plaza. This hotel ain't the DoubleTree. That's the Marriott hotel. So if something happened to Kenneka at another hotel, it wouldn't have been a DoubleTree. It would have been the Marriott, because that's what that is. This is definitely the Marriott hotel. That pool, everything. I looked at everything. This video that I just showed you, I don't know. I don't even know what that video that lady just showed just now. I couldn't find the video that I had. So I just put Kenneka Jenkins Marriott Hotel in, and I ended up with that video. But those gentlemen was definitely tied to the hotel that something happened to Kenneka. That's what was said in the beginning.
Right.
But
I mean, but they are tied to the dudes that was connected to her. But if you look at so if you look at the room, it's two totally different hotels, because the door, let me make sure y'all can see. Let me make sure. All right, cool. This door right here, let me pull it up on my end. This is a different hotel. This is Rosemont, because the door is right there. You understand? So the girl right here that's supposed to be Kenneka, I gotta look at it again.
Right. No, this does show the door on the left side when you come in the room, and that is how Irene's room was.
Right.
But there's another video when Tynasia come out and said, "Get this to that girl right there." That bathroom is not on the left. That bathroom is on the right.
If you coming from the door right here, yeah, the bathroom. If you walk in this way, the bathroom will be on the left hand side. If you walk in this way,
right. But when you go to the video where Ty got his back to the door and Tynasia and the girl was coming out the bathroom saying, "Get this to that girl right there," and she had the cup in her hand. The bathroom's on the right hand side in that video. It is on the right. And the girl sitting in the chair is right in front of that one. That's the girl in the chair one. That's Tynasia coming out the bathroom. This bathroom is clearly on the right. There's no other way to look at that. He got his back to the door. Mm-hmm.
Right. Go ahead.
So that room, that's the room with the outside, the shit going on outside the window. It could have been on the first floor. I don't know what level. Was it on the upper or bottom level? But if you look at Ty Rowland's live when get us to the girl right there, and you look outside that window, you can see the lights and shit from across the way where the pool and stuff is. You can look out the window and see the lights. That's definitely not Crowne Plaza. So can't nobody say that's Crowne Plaza. And now we saying it's the DoubleTree. But I'm gonna at some point I'm gonna be able to show enough evidence to show you that that's not even a DoubleTree. That's actually the Marriott. So we got all these key players: Ty Rowland, Tynasia, Peas. We got Tiffy in that bitch. We got Lil Ty in there. We got all the people that was at the Crowne Plaza. They're all at the Marriott because it's not the DoubleTree. That's definitely the Marriott. But I'm gonna have to send you all the stuff that I have for you to see it because these rooms definitely changed. The bathroom that Irene was in, they said Kenneka was in, the left-hand side. You walk into it, bathroom on the left-hand side where the video was shot with her and Monifa, the little selfie video. Then you walk into the room. It's where Irene was in that room. When you look at the one Ty Rowland is in, with his back to the door, yeah, that one is also on the left-hand side, same way. But in the video where he's saying, "Get this to that girl right there," when Tynasia says that door's on the right-hand side. Definitely, big as day on the right-hand side. And in this hotel, the bathroom is on the right-hand side. And outside that window is what's going on. This is the Marriott.
Okay, all right. Well, you have a point. Now where we at right here, right? You see this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now the bathroom is down here. Matter of fact, hold on.
Bathroom's on the left. See the chick standing outside the window.
The bathroom was on the left if you're coming from the entrance to come inside the room. Right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Now you got a hot videos because
right
it look like it's one live, but it ain't one live. That music actually changes and he flips the camera around. And then next he got this one right here. The one you just showed. That shit.
Right.
Now he got his back to the door.
That's if anything, that's in the Marriott. This one right here.
Yes. And peep the location of the door.
Let me put the volume on.
Jaja, what's up? What's up?
This is Eugenia Walker right here. She was killed in a car crash by this person who looked like Irene, this transgender, a couple of days after Kenneka was killed.
Now watch the window. Watch the window when they come out. Look at that window.
I think it's the girl that was being sat.
Boom. Now if you put it pause right there, you see the people on that far. You can even see the door. Like if you look at that window back there, you can tell it's a sliding door. And if you look past the sliding door, outside that window, there's a source of light. See that man's head? On the opposite side of his head is a light. That's the light outside that door.
You have a point. She definitely has a point. Definitely has a point because that is Kenneka right there. And that's Kenneka right there. And you see where she hid her face as well. So again, this is why it's distorted, because there were different hotels. with the same dude. What's his name again?
Ty Rowland. Tyrese Rowland, yeah.
And he was at both of the parties.
Now look at Kenneka right there. Now people are saying that's not Kenneka. They saying somebody's playing her. Now you see why she did like that and try to cover her face is because they didn't want her moms to see her at that party. She just said she was going bowling, and the guy's going live. He's, you know what I mean? This is his live, so she hiding her face.
Yeah.
See, Kenneka said, "I'm not drunk." Bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whole different hotel.
A little suspicion of the party, but as said in the reports, around 2 a.m., Kenneka was seen intoxicated. About around 1 a.m., Kenneka texts her friend Monifa and says she's ready to go. Report says around 2 a.m. is when Kenneka went missing after her and her friends left the room. The friends returned to the room to only get Kenneka car keys and left Kenneka behind. Once they came back out the room, Kenneka was gone. Let's take a look at what could have happened or what went wrong in her final moments. Let's continue.
Your voice your voice made for this.
3:24 a.m. is when you see Kenneka Jenkins getting off the lower level elevator, which I don't know if she was aware of getting off there or if someone in the control room made her go there. That's all for speculation. Let's be mindful of the time because it's hard to believe she could walk all through the lower conference level for that long and no one managed to see her. I believe she's been watched the majority of the time roaming down there.
Now, before I continue to play, now you do definitely have a point about the Marriott situation, because if you see Monifa here, I'll call her not Monifa, Irene, whatever the fucking name is. I call her Big Toe. You see the mirror behind her, right? So it seemed like they were in a different hotel at this moment here.
Yes, they were.
You understand? And you hear her saying, "I'm not drunk. I am enjoying myself." What you talking about? So at the end of the day, now check it out. Now, you're right about that. Okay, I give you that and salute to that. Now, excuse me. However, right? If she now knowing the ground floor level in the Marriott is totally different. Like the conference room at the Rosemont is totally different. So you can speculate that she was murdered there, but I don't think she was, because the layout of the Marriott and the Rosemont is different. And then you see her hair.
Is that her? Are we really seeing Kenneka?
And no one managed to see
Yes.
her. I believe she's been watched the majority of the time roaming down there.
So she had to be brung to here. Well, excuse me, not to here, but to this hotel here, the Rosemont. And that's when I guess, you know, they did what they did. They jumped her, because you could tell that she got beat up. Her lips were swollen, cut, her fucking ankle was cut. You see the blood right there, and you can see the scuffs on her sneakers that she was, you know what I'm saying, like scrambling.
Right.
You
And I
understand?
agree with everything. Yeah, I agree with you saying. But
And
let me
then,
ask you a question.
one last point. In the freezer, I think I have the video. I gotta find it, but it's a lot. In the freezer, like when the door closed, the light will go off. But there is it's a like a button or some shit where it's like it glows in the dark. To whereas she could have got out of that freezer. So now she's incoherent, right? She could have been drunk and scared, not knowing what she was doing and trying to get out, and she's scrambling, and then like if she getting cold, losing consciousness or whatever, she, you know, your body gonna be going to convulsions, or you moving crazy, frantic on the floor, and that's how, you know, you get the you know what I'm saying? Her whole pants was all scarred up. You know what I'm saying? But you see lip gloss and all types of shit in there, and her sneaker off. Why would her sneaker be off? And why would she be bruised? Why would her ankle be bruised like that? So I'm just basically what I'm saying is she was brung here and she died here. But go ahead.
No, I see what you're saying. And about the thing about her being allegedly locked in that freezer, I've got evidence to show, and I can send it to you. I just gotta find it in my phone. That the attorney said that the lock on the freezer door wasn't functional. So that freezer didn't lock. The lock on the freezer they supposedly found her in, it wasn't functional. That's why they said somebody came and put the lock on the outside door, the cooler door. They said that someone locked her in, that's why she couldn't get out. So in a nutshell, as crazy as it sounds, the attorney that the Jeffrey Feiger, the dude for Beam Legal Team, the second attorney that she had, in his affidavit, it's like a 15-page affidavit. He says that and he's faulting them for having a faulty freezer that didn't close. It didn't lock properly, didn't close. What he said was someone came along and saw those doors were open. They locked that freezer by putting a mechanism inside the outside door, and then locked her up in the kitchen with the double doors or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, so, because they was doing construction. They was doing construction on that kitchen. And let me just add, when you talk about the docks, that the loading dock is right next to that door where they, you know, the double doors, the wooden doors that was locked. So it was on that same floor. The loading docks was right there, and I could show you. But go ahead.
Yeah, they lied about the loading dock. The loading dock ain't right there. The loading dock is on the lower level. But I gotta send that to you. I have to show you that stuff. They lied about a whole bunch of stuff. But you got everything though. You got the original stuff. You got the original stuff. So whatever they did after you got your stuff has to show it. It's got to show it. You have everything original. You got involved in this case before this case got sensationalized. You was already all in the case. So you got everything that you need right now. You got everything you need. You got more shit than I ever can imagine. I know you got stuff that I ain't even seen. I'm gonna show you. I'm in due time as we communicate with each other. I'm gonna show you that dock is not where they said that dock is. Absolutely not, and nowhere near that kitchen. Nowhere near it. They said it was, but it wasn't. They made that damn dock be on that conference level. They had to. They're not bringing that food on that conference level. They're taking that food to that lower. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. The loading dock is connected to the conference level, the lower level, where the biggest kitchens and stuff are. That big kitchen, that Shandell Lane kitchen, that big ass kitchen that we see her walking across, that's that big kitchen. That little kitchen upstairs is a little bitty kitchen. You got this, look, you got the schematics, you got that stuff. You're gonna see it. And once we get off the live, we'll be able to communicate. And I'm gonna show you some stuff, because I one thing I'm gonna tell you that I love about what you do, it don't matter who you bring on your panel. When I'm listening, as I watch you do your journalism and stuff, you go in and you don't give a shit what nobody's saying. What you got, your information, your facts, you standing on your stuff. You don't care who talking about it. And I respect that. I do. But I got something for you. I wouldn't get on this panel and say anything that I couldn't prove through what they provided me with. They gave us this information. This ain't coming from me. This came from these people. That dock ain't what they say that dock is. That kitchen ain't even built how the kitchen's supposed to be. So you cannot trust the video footage they've given us. If I just show you they hide the damn freezer door, and the door ain't even right there like that. That kitchen don't even look like that. Nothing in that kitchen is right. The Pharaoh scan and the photos don't even match. None of this shit matches. Even the dimensions of that freezer, it would make the freezer way bigger, and it would have went out the damn the wall of the building. It's a lot. But
do you see this picture right here?
Hold on, I put the phone down.
That's if anything, that's the loading docks right there.
Let me see. Hold on one second. All right, hold on. It's on the screen. Hold on one second.
Yeah, let me make sure it's on the screen. Yeah, it's on the screen. That's the loading dock right there, right here. That's the loading dock, and then when you go into this door right here, that is the door where she's supposed to have walked into
to go into the double door. That's the little area by the ice cooler and everything. Right?
And then what's crazy? I try to find it. And shout out to Terrence too, man. Salute to my boy Terrence. He sent me some shit where, like, right here, you see this door right here, but to the far left, there's another walkway.
Yeah.
Where there's another like kitchen type shit right there. So
yes.
You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So if you walked in those double doors you just showed, and then got to this little cooler area and veered off to the left, there's a walkway. It's a tile white floor hallway that goes up. They utilize those hallways for the food carrying when they put the food on the racks and stuff and pushing it around. But it ain't just this floor. The conference level floor has the same accessibility. When she got off that freezer on the conference, and got the freezer, Lord have mercy, off the elevator on the lower level, the conference level, and got off and turned to the right, went up that ramp. When she was about to hit that left-hand turn right there on that corner wall, if she double to the right, is two double doors.
That's two double doors. That is a kitchen.
Yeah,
that is like
to the kitchen, right? So you can go behind that wall, and it's a long ass hallway that lines the wall of the conference rooms, because all those conference rooms are banquet rooms. They be using those back little hallways to transport the food on the carts.
Right, so they don't have to be around the customers. Just
there you go. On the
now look. Mm-hmm. Now you see this image right here. There's not this door. There's a door literally right here.
Yep.
An entrance door. That's where the dude came.
The beverage manager. It's his beverage manager.
He had a white shirt on. He the one that came in. He came from this door right here. And that door, let me just show y'all real quick where that door, that hallway comes from, leads from. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Hold on. Where we at? So y'all got so many windows up.
It's two doors. This one that goes, it's like, you know how you transporting food? They got one to the right goes out. The one to the left comes in. So you go out the right door and come in the left door so nobody won't bump into people with the food. It's actually two doors swinging through but that's a whole wall, a whole walkway.
Right.
That's how his ass got in there. He crept in on the side. Yeah.
Oh, I hate when I do this.
You got the blueprint. Is that an old one or a new one you're looking at? Is that something you saved, or
now this right here, that door that leads to that door inside the kitchen where he came, where the dude came out at. You understand?
Damn it, man.
So
that's it. Hell yeah. Yeah. That's definitely where it is.
Right there.
Bar thingy right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's so many fucking doors. Can you see? It's like food right here where they can put the food at. You know what I'm saying? Where to warm the food at.
Yep.
So you know there is different interests. You know what I'm saying? To to not be around the customers and shit like that. You know what I mean? So they have their own pathway. You know, so and this whole thing right here is the where they came from the parking lot, and they came up the ramp right here. That's where that, and that's the gate and shit right there. So listen, man. Yeah.
You got this. You got this floor plan down, Pat. You right there where that the flight deck, the little smoky dark black window thingy, that little area up there. They got all that. So when you come in the back entrance and up the ramp, and right when you hit that corner, you got that smoky window area. That's the what's it called? The hospitality room. Here. I think the hospitality room. Yeah. Let me see. Yep, that's
where they came from. That's the parking lot coming here. That's when they
That's
walked
the
up the
staircase
ramp
they took.
and walked
Yep.
right up here.
That's the visibility bar up there. That's going around. And then when you cut that corner is where they went down those stairs and got back into the food court hall.
Yep. Oh, shit.
They play some games with this layout. This right here stuff is real. This is really how this looks. Ain't nothing funny about these images right now. They're definitely what they are. And now they go to escalator. See, right there through that door over there, that leads to the West Meeting Hall on the other side of the front desk. That's the area that they met in right there when Teresa ran out those double doors.
Right here.
They
Yeah,
told her
they was
daughter yeah.
Yep, they
Now,
came down this
if you-
way, the same way
Mhm.
Ronald on Wise walked. They went down these stairs here.
Now look at now in this hall you in right here. If you go back to the West Meeting Hall on the conference level, there's like a little ramp at the end and 2 double doors. If you go through those double doors, you can get to that kitchen that they said they found her in. But that ain't the kitchen that they found her in.
Yeah.
They found her on the lower level. And there's an elevator that goes down. It's more than in that one elevator, like the front elevator we see near the lobby entrance. That's not the only elevator. They got a freight elevator too. They got another elevator that goes down. There's more than one elevator in this hotel. They got a whole bunch of secret shit going on.
And it's not even letting me go all the way down there.
You see that shit? See, they stopped you. They stopped it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what, Mike?
Yep,
I got a lady. It's a lady named Angela Jamez. Her name is Angela Jamez. It's Jamez. She did. Remember the lady who did the complete walkthrough and was showing Teresa and Jedediah them the video of her walking through the hotel, and she walked the whole hotel. She showed everything. All the halls.
I remember that.
She on the internet. Her video is still up. So even though you ain't got that virtual tour no more, you got a real person walking them real halls showing everything. So this stuff still exists. She can show you how this stuff is set up. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. At the end of that hallway, this is no kidding, Mike. I swear, I'm gonna send you the video. At the end of that hallway, while she was walking that hotel, there was a green screen, a big ass green screen at the end of the West Meeting Hall hallway. And it's black. Because you got to understand, green screens ain't got to be green to do the transparent thing. It could be blue, it could be black. It doesn't matter what color it is, but right, it could be any. Because all it does is if you're in front of a black green screen, you can't wear black. Green screen, you can't wear green. If for blue, you can't wear blue because you'll disappear too. So it was a big ass black thing, so big from the ceiling to the floor. And I was like, what is that? I didn't even think nothing about it. But when I realized what they was doing, I said, damn, they playing with these hallways. Because if you remember in the beginning, they said Kenneka got off on the lobby level and stumbled to the lobby level and went down the stairs. They said she was on the lobby level. We don't get nothing of Kenneka on lobby level. I never seen Kenneka in the lobby. They never gave us that stuff. So what y'all talking about? What lobby footage y'all talking about y'all got? Because I never seen it.
When she came through this conference hall, right here, this is where they came from. This is that entrance they came from. They was walking down here, and the girls went this way, and Kenneka went this way. She went straight to that elevator.
So that's the food court hall you're showing right now, right?
She went straight there. The food court hall is right there.
When you hit that right
here.
after the food court hall, it's near you're going towards the elevators, right? When you make that right out of the food court hall.
Yeah, when you make that right to their right. When you make the left, you're going to this
the lobby. Got it.
Right. And that lower level, and when they this footage of her going up the stairs. It comes up these stairs right here. So that lower level. Go ahead.
When you did your videos and when Kenneka got off on the conference level, do you remember what color that phone was on the right wall when she first got off out of that elevator? What color that phone was initially?
I think it was white. White.
Yeah, that damn phone changed. It's footage of that hotel after Kenneka got off the elevator. Somebody walked the hotel and it was a black phone down there. That's when everybody was saying that she didn't get off on the conference level. She got off on the lobby level. And then another lady walked the hotel and then the phone was back white again and the upstairs phone was black. because on the lobby level, past the elevators, there's an exit down there. If you go through the lobby and go towards the elevators, the pool's on the right hand side. You got the elevators and stuff. But if you keep walking towards that back wall and go to your right, there's a set of doors. You can actually be outside in the parking lot on the left hand side. They won't even let us see that no more because somebody said she got off on the lobby level initially.
Right here. This right, because the pool is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well,
on the
damn,
right.
this all right, cool.
They ain't gonna let you go down that hall no more. You see the exit down there? The exit before they stop blocking us, you could go. Okay, you can end up in the pool right now. Right? Okay. That's some bullshit. See, they stop you. Okay, look, check this out. You see them arrows right there? Touch them arrows. You ain't going nowhere. Hit it again. They stop you from going back there. You could better go to the fitness center and go through that little area by the fitness center. You could go all the way back towards that. Go back in the building that way. You can't do that no more. They won't even let you go back in there no more. They got it where you can't even go back through there. Because somebody was saying that the pool was involved.
They changed a lot of shit. Like
this crazy.
Yes. Yeah, they said that the pool was involved in everything. Yeah. And now this virtual tour shit that I got right here, I had to dig in my fucking email for this shit. You cannot go on their site. You cannot go on the hotel website and get inside of there. They stopped all that shit. You can't even get in there. So,
and why do you think they did that? Why would they stop you from doing a virtual tour of this hotel? Like, why would they do that?
Because I went in their ass. Pause. Because I put that shit out there.
You
and
made
then
the
everybody
block hot.
started
You heated the streets up. You done heated the streets up, but now we can't even do nothing no more.
Yeah, that's right. And then oh, hold on. And then this shit right here, this is like this is where the security shit be at right here. So
yeah,
this is where they monitor the fucking the cameras. This is where they monitor the cameras.
So you saying back here behind these smoky
behind this glass right here, that's the fucking area where the security is at. Yes.
I ain't know that.
Yes. You was able to get all the way up on there and see this is where they monitor all of the fucking monitors from all the cameras.
What the hell? I didn't know that.
Don't forget the black dude that had the black hoodie on that ran down the hall from this way because the bathroom was over there and bumped into one of them by the by the front desk and ran out the fucking door.
Oh, you talking about Mike, the dude with the all black on? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the all black on.
So he ran. So his path was he was in the food court hall. He ran down the food court hall, went past the escalators, and ran down the other hall that came out the front door. Right? Wasn't that weird?
He was on the other side. He was on that other side where the bathroom is. Let me go down there. This shit right here is crazy.
All right, so right now you point towards the back door right now. Okay, I can see where you at now. Gotta go to the escalators. That's the other hall over there. Okay, that's the West Meeting Hall.
This is where he came from because the bathroom is right here. The bathroom was over here, but once I click it, it's gonna fucking skip it. But the bathroom is literally right. The bathroom is literally this is another exit right here.
I didn't even know no damn bathroom was over on this side of the hotel.
The bathroom is on this side.
Hell nah.
You see, they won't even let you get to the fucking bathroom. But the bathroom is down here. Matter of fact, it's right here. The bathroom is right there. It's right there.
Got it. Okay. And then when you damn, let me see. Look at it. Hold on.
It said the conference level, restaurant, bar, parking. It's all on this side. This is where they came in at.
Got it right there.
From that way.
Yeah. The back door. I can see that now. But I damn sure didn't know no bathrooms over there. Straight up, I did not know. I didn't know no bathrooms on. I imagine they would have a bathroom on the lobby level. Of course they would, but hell, I didn't know where that bathroom was.
All right, come on. My shit freezing up too. Y'all probably can't see it, but it is.
Yeah, it's stopping, but I can see.
Yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, man. Look.
So you said that
Go ahead.
you feel like it was Kenneka that walked in. So you still think that she at least entered into this hotel. She at least made it inside alive.
Yes.
Okay. So if you
give your overall thoughts on it. So you're saying that she did not enter, that was not her entering the hotel? So that all of that footage that you see bumping against the wall, going into the bathroom, you see Shamaya coming out the girls' bathroom, them walking all the way down the stairs, and Ronald Weiss walking behind them. You telling me that none of that happened?
No, I didn't say that didn't happen with the other girls and Roland and all of that. I'm talking about the girl that they're calling Kenneka. I never got to see that girl's face. I never got a clear shot of this girl. Like nowhere. Like it doesn't matter when they show Kenneka. We never got to see her face. And when we got to see her face, it was distorted and didn't look like her. And it's 2017. I mean, I don't understand how a digital camera, the kind of cameras they had, like if you watch this footage, independent of what Kenneka the shit that happened with Kenneka, you can see everything so clearly. You see everybody's face. Everything is clear. Why don't they have nothing clear of her? There's nothing clear of her. You can never see her face. Even in the elevator footage, in the bathroom with Monifa, that don't look like her to me. Like I know they got a picture of her. I see it. I know, but it doesn't look like her. How is it that they just managed to get no pictures of Kenneka on this camera? They were clear enough for you to see it. And mind you, not even just that.
No,
why ain't no video?
It's not no picture. It's actual camera.
But that's
her?
What about the friends in the room? And why aren't there any photos of her?
Look. How are they walking up those stairs? So you telling me they made them walk up the stairs, like they kind of edited? You know what I'm saying?
No. There's real people walking up them stairs. I think that's 4 girls walking up those stairs. I believe that's Monifa. I think it's Bree, Shamaya, and a girl that was dressed and pretending to be Kenneka. That's really truly how I feel, and I'm not even kidding. I'm not saying this didn't happen. It definitely happened. But the girl in the jean outfit is not Kenneka. That's somebody playing Kenneka. I respect what you're saying. I got you too.
Find that other video. I'm gonna find that other video right now. Hopefully I can find it. Hold on.
Look at your little watermark over everything. I don't blame you.
Here it is. Now, this is the other one I'm talking about. No, hold on. This is the girl that we thought that was Kenneka because she has the same jean jacket on with the hair and everything. That's the white girl I was telling you about.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
They got rid of her ass. You don't even see her no more. She in the room when Ty go live, but they edited her out of the video. I swear they did. That's a whole white girl.
Okay, but look at the girl. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's just hear it. Let's just hear what I got to say. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a random kid in the Crowne Plaza hotel filming while he's in the elevator, right? And the door, I get to the other side where the kitchen is. Now watch how it jumps to 3:25. An hour and 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, an hour and 3 minutes. This is where Kenneka start roaming the lower level, the lower conference level. Now, this is what bothers me here. Look how she looks at the stairs. This is when if she wouldn't went up these stairs,
that would have went up to the lobby. She could have
seen somebody at the damn front desk, or somebody sitting at the those chairs right there in front in the lobby. Those stairs leads to the lobby. That's her freedom. That's her freedom up those stairs. She would have been. Somebody would have stopped her.
Damn. Sad.
But no. Would those drugs make her very incoherent? Yes. Was she rationally thinking?
Now, where she's gonna be walking to is that double doors to another kitchen, like where the workers be back there.
Not at all. Because at the end of the day, that was her freedom. She had 2 chances. So we really got to be mindful of the time and where everybody was.
You're right.
This bitch been stalking people the whole time.
I forgot about this fucking white piece of shit. Been following her the whole time. I forgot about that bitch. Heather.
Is her name Heather?
No.
Exactly.
I forgot about that bitch.
Where you going? Don't you work there?
Yeah, she worked there.
She's going to go up those stairs. Maybe she came from the kitchen, the other side. Skip to 432.
And remember, the elevator door down there, both sides of the elevator opens up. So you could go through the other door in the elevator and go, to where the workers be at too.
Right. Yeah, so that elevator down there, isn't it elevator number 5 open up on both sides or something, right? It opens up to the front and the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Around this time. Okay? So let's be reasonable. Now it's gonna get edited again. It's gonna get edited to where as he's walking back, and it's gonna be 10 minutes later.
4:33.
Well, a few minutes later, then he's gonna walk right back.
And watch something, Mike, on here. Watch what happens when he bend that corner. Look at how. Let me see.
He walks to that elevator.
And look, it's like he got something in his hand because you see his left arm is swinging, but his other arm like he holding, carrying something.
Now, check this out. Now, in the footage I seen in the video, this guy, now it was this guy, that guy, and the lady manager who's about to come out. Where's she at? She about to come out. Here's Rafael Valdez. Here is him again.
Who is that, Mike?
I gave everybody their own fucking name.
But here he comes again. But there's another suspect Mexican to me who's been, when the police was all here in the crowd right before Kenneka moms and them came, before the family came through the revolving doors, they all was right here talking, like a whole bunch of them talking, right? And the other Mexican, I'm gonna show it, but this guy right here, who the fuck is he? Now the guy with the bald head, he has to be like the chief or the head boss. Here he come again. Mind you, his hand was bleeding. And mind you, when the police went through the kitchen,
as they say,
you seen him in there and he went inside the female's bathroom. Right? Remember that? Now he just walking around saying or trying to overhear something. That's why his ass got on that plane and left. But
as they say,
come on, French
how he's talking to the officers there and everybody that's there. Watch his head movement. Let me slow it. Just watch how he's talking. He's gonna be shaking his head. Like, as he's talking, he's going to be shaking his head no. Like, there you go right there. Like, don't reveal such and such information. Make sure you cover all our tracks. Cover everything. He's given what he's given. But the cops are in the huddle and they walk off. By the way, it was said police came from the associate's entrance.
There you go
in the
again.
Back by the docks. This footage here shows me otherwise. But anywho, why is this guy walking around the way he does? And always when the police was around, was he trying to overhear what's going on and to see what's going on? What about Fernando Santiago fondling himself as he watched Kenneka walk through the kitchen door? By the way, you can see the door here on the video. Where's the video of Kenneka passing here where Fernando was playing with himself? Kenneka mother was on camera in the same exact location. The cops must have shown Teresa this was how she got through all the kitchens. And to make matters worse, a worker came out with a tray rack full of prepared food. Things that make you go, right? Was this the kitchen? Where in the video I've seen that they put heads and body parts in the refrigerator.
Allegedly.
Hey,
that's what they
anything's
said.
possible. Let's keep it moving. Here's where I pay attention to detail. This officer, the way he points her in the direction, look at his hand. Like a get out of here. Look at his gesture. And you tell me what does that mean. Let's do it again. Look.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. You see? These people really don't care.
No.
But let's watch. Now look at the police in the back.
Look at that
with
dude.
a smile on his face.
Daddy.
And people was doubting when he was imitating her, staggering, that he was just doing it. I don't think so. That smile on his face proves it all.
That's crazy, man.
Some people suggest that Kenneka in the bathroom video is not her because how slim she looks. Well, to compare her face to other live videos of her, her face was a little wide, and in some live videos, her face was slim like this. So you would say in her other live videos with the slim face was not her as well? I don't believe it. It was her in my opinion. In my opinion. Then with all due respect, you can tell it's Kenneka by the way she's talking, because she kind of slurs when she talks sometimes. It is slightly difficult to understand what she's saying at times. Again, with all due respect. Do I feel her friends are in the clear of things? No. And here's why.
Covered up smoke detector. Remember, Irene, that she was sitting on the bed and that mirror was behind her, and Monifa went around to the bathroom right here. But that was 924, because if they was in 926, the bathroom would have been on this side. You get what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm saying. They say that they was in two different rooms side by side, but I can lean more to what you said, far as being in a Marriott. I could lean a little bit towards that as well.
And his sister was sitting right here. They back against the wall. We was able to see the door. Right, Monifa, Kenneka, right, and they was recording. So, but when Bree said on Irene's live, we got 2 rooms, somebody got up and left, if you noticed that too. But yeah, that party was in 924, not 926. I probably could explain it better if I had more time, but trust me, that was in, I ain't gonna say not in 926, but it was in both of those. Majority of those. Majority of 924. That's why they didn't bring up 924 at all. They just kept saying we got 2 rooms, 926, 926, all along. Most of that time at Irene's live, she was right here. The wall was behind her, Monifa or whatever. And they was in 924. And when Irene live, that was the after hour party. She can miss me with that one, talking about when they first got there. But all right, thank you. Have a nice day.
Now you see Kenneka with a cup of Henny, sipping. Now here's her in the same shot, holding a glass of water in the other hand. That means she's conscious of what she's doing. Because when you're drinking liquor and you chase it with water, it balances you out to not be intoxicated. Water dilutes the liquor so you could be coherent. So in this clip here, now the girl come out the bathroom and says, I'm going to give this to that girl over there. Now when she walks, did she bend down and pick up Kenneka's glass of water? Could be. But her friend said, who fucked up? Meaning very intoxicated. And another girl said, right there in the something, because I couldn't make out who she described. But you can see the girl with the glass of water walk past Kenneka to the other side of the room. But something is real fishy about her, and I'll explain that in a minute. But you see Kenneka standing there hiding her face from the camera, but she's not fucked up or intoxicated, at least not yet. But let's continue. Now, what piqued my interest is the guy in that black and white Adidas suit. He's tweaking to me, and in every shot, at least 2 shots, where Kenneka is, he's right by her side. He's right next to her. Here's one where I think he's tweaking.
Mike, I want to ask you a question right here.
Huh?
I want to ask you a question right here since we're right here. So I just want to recap something because we're looking at this footage of this hotel. So just so that I can be clear and so that I can at least be understanding what you feeling right now about what I've given you. So you said that now that you looked at this information about the Marriott O'Hare and saw some of the shots on the inside and the out, that you would lean more towards this being the Marriott than it being the DoubleTree, correct?
Yeah, instead of the DoubleTree. Yeah.
Okay, so then would it be safe to assume that if this is Kenneka in this video, that she too would be at the Marriott?
Yeah.
Okay. You sound kind of hesitant. I just want to make sure that
And what I'm gonna do, especially after this live, I'm going to do, because we're gonna do this again.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do more of my due diligence. Okay.
Me as well.
You know what I'm saying? So we can really, be on our A game the next time. We're on our A game now, but the next one we'll be more, you know what I mean? More efficient, more, you know what I mean? It get right to it. But far as her being murdered there, no, she was murdered in Rosemont at the Crowne Plaza. That's how I feel.
Okay, well, I'm good on that. At least what I'm pleased about is at least it's clarified that the hotel that Kenneth Hart and everyone else was at the Marriott O'Hare. As long as that is understood and they know that that's not the DoubleTree, that's good for me because
Have you heard that they had 2 rooms though in the Crowne Plaza? So that's what I'm saying too. So that's why I'm a little hesitant as well because they're on the 9th floor. 924 was the room, the one that's literally right next to where the elevator is at, and then there's supposed to be another room 926. So I'm a little conflicted, but that footage of like that mirroring shit, you know what I mean? I would say that they could have been, you know, at the Marriott, but I would say I'm not 100% sure. But if they had 2 rooms, then I'm going to be conflicted on that.
Got you. Okay, so what you're saying is because we didn't get the information about, so it was supposedly 2 rooms at Crowne Plaza, 924 and 926. We only got footage from 926. We didn't get to see the interior of 924.
924. No, it's 924.
Right. So your apprehension right now would be that you're not certain 100% that is a room in the Marriott because it could very well be 924 at Crowne Plaza.
Yes. It's still a toss-up, but go ahead.
But the footage outside with Kenneth Hart and those guys near that pool, you do agree that's at the Marriott. Okay. That's good enough for me. You got it's small steps. It don't matter. Any move is a move for me, so that's fine.
All right, let's keep it pushing real quick. Everybody hit that like button, y'all. Y'all still in here? Did y'all share? Did y'all hit the like button? Did y'all donate? Nobody donated to the platform. Don't be no suckers, man. Show some love to the goddamn platform. Show some love to the platform. Show some love to the platform. All right?
Now, Kenneka seen her bend down and pick up that cup, whatever she picked up from the floor. Now, if that girl bending down has picked up Kenneka glass, you don't think Kenneka would have been like, hey, that's my glass? So let's see that again. Yes, Kenneka looked right at her until she seen that camera pointing at her face. Then she dipped. But guess who you see? Him. I just happened to peep something while looking at this.
All right, wait. And now you see the mirror. You see the mirror right there too. Now here was the thing, because everything is coming to me as we go along. Now the camera that the dark-skinned dude, Tyrone, whatever the fuck his name is, you know when you have the phone, like the camera facing towards you, and you can flip it, it will be inverted. You understand? So what's on your left can be literally to your right. So that's the discrepancies that we were having. Now, when you seen her in the bathroom with Monifa, and I said like she was kind of slurring a little bit, right? You see that the door was right there. If y'all can see my arrow. And when you look at her in the bathroom with Monifa, that door was literally right there as well. So that's what I'm saying. All of it is convoluted, and it really makes you think because nothing has been solved yet. No one has been brought to justice. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I want to say something about that though. Like the rear-facing camera and the front-facing camera. I get what you're saying, but you got to remember this. If a person is holding their camera in their face and they're looking at their screen and they're pointing to it over their shoulder, they're going to see things exactly how they are. If you're looking at a video of somebody that's got the camera to their face, it'll appear opposite. This is supposed to be Ty's live. It's supposed to be his live. So the doors wouldn't be on opposite sides if this is his live. It's going to appear exactly how things are. They're not inverted. If you're looking at your camera, like look at your camera right now, put it on your face and touch your right cheek. You can be touching your right cheek in the video.
Right, it'll be your left. Yes.
Well, it'll look like a left, but you're still touching your right cheek.
You're right, exactly.
Because the camera's facing you. So no, the doors wouldn't jump. The doors jump because they're on different sides of the room. These doors are on different sides of the room. This door, where Tyrone has his back to this door, This door is clearly on the right. That's no way to dispute that. And then when he's across the room with the rear facing camera towards his face, it's on the left. So if you came through that door, it would be on the left, and the other door would be on the right. This is two different rooms, even outside the window, like the lights outside the window. That should happen at a whole other hotel. That wasn't at Crowne Plaza. So these rooms are changing. They just look similar. And we believe what they told us, that this all happened at one time. These same people in the same outfits appearing in this video and then appearing on the Crowne Plaza footage. You would think that it all went together. Why would you feel any different? Why would you even think for one moment that they were switching rooms? This is a tragic situation.
All right. So you say in this footage right here, they're at the Marriott.
Okay, so this video right here has
this video right here. They're not at the Marriott.
No. They're at the Crowne Plaza in this video, right?
All right.
But this is not the one where Tanisha came out the room and said, "Get this to that girl right there." And Kenneka was hiding her face. The room is on the right. Remember, he has the same perspective. He's still holding the camera in his face. He never turns the camera around or rear faces the camera. He's holding the camera in his face. So as you see his face, he look at the camera. When he turns it around and flips it around, things are as they are. But in the same thing happens here. He's pointing it to him, then he turns around behind him. Those doors are on different sides. And there's nothing outside of the ninth floor of Crowne Plaza. There's nothing outside that window, no lights. There's nothing that close to the windows of Crowne Plaza to shine light into a room. But there's a girl in a chair that looked like Kenneka, and we were focusing on that more so than what was going on outside the window. So it's different, but you just gotta. It's a lot of little pieces. But go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely understand.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
If that is Kenneka, right there, you see the dude with the
That's not Kenneka right there.
No, absolutely not.
With the black and white Adidas suit, right? I want you to look at Kenneka's jacket. You see the right arm, and do you see the mark, like the rip on her right arm on the top, and one like where the elbow area is, right? Right. I'm gonna do it one more time. Right now, I'm kind of a little bit suspicious, because I'm coming to the realization by doing this and spending enough hours doing this, because this is not a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. This is a very a long duration of patience when you do stuff like this. But I came to the realization, look at, this is her right side of her arm. You see the circles there that I put there? There's 2 marks there. But on this side, there's not one. There's only one instead of 2. And on this one, there's only 1 mark, like that little rip on her jacket. Let's look at it again. 1, 2. Okay.
And especially on the back.
I only see 1. This is her right side. They looking through the mirror. That's still her right side. And that's her right side right there. What's going on? Or is that film inverted? I don't know. But is that really Kenneka? This shit is real fishy. And I was going to add some more, but I'm going to get right into it as far as the time and that girl I was telling you about. Her. Now, as you can see them walking here, right? The first 2 in the front, that is the girl and the guy that was throwing up the signs in the video, in the live, right? But, I'm having a little different thoughts. It is confusing if y'all do know that, right? Now, first of all, look at the guy in the back with the white hat. That's always on the phone. That's a little suspect too. All the way in the back with the white hat. He's always on the phone. Now, the girl in the front, I don't know if that was her playing Kenneka, because here's a part where they was drunk. A girl was drunk walking up the rail. But here's another close shot as the girl on the right. That's the girl that was in the live stream. Now, who is this girl? If it's not that girl that was in the live stream, here's Ty again. Now, look at this girl. She's staggering. Watch this. Look how she walked. Like when she's getting into mode right now, into drunk mode. And look at the dude with the white hat again, still on the phone. Now, I want to know who is that girl? And that dude stay on the phone, so I don't know what's going on. So I try to zoom, like go in and out, like to see, like try to get a good glimpse of this girl's face. But you can see her walking, like she's staggering.
You know who I think she is? It's that girl that was with Ty.
The girl with the jean outfit on?
Yeah, right here. I think she took her jean jacket on and she had the white shirt on.
Tell me, when he initially came in?
His girlfriend, her.
Oh, that's Tanasia. That's the sister. I don't
Right.
think that's Tanasia. I don't. And let me look at her hair. I don't think that's Tanasia. That girl got straight hair.
Yeah.
Tanasia ain't got no damn limp, and her forehead don't look that big. But you gotta probably zoom in on her. I don't think that's Tanasia. Dude, the girl got a limp, or is she playing like she got a damn limp? Which one is it?
That's what I was saying. Like she got a fucking limp or something.
I only see one in the live, right? But you know, the girl that was in the live stream. Now, who is this girl? If it's not that girl that was in the live stream, here's Ty again.
There go Tanasia right there.
Staggering. Watch this. Look how she walks.
Right here.
No, Tanasia just was in front. Like, go back a little bit.
Into mode right now.
It's three girls that just walked in right in front of them.
Right there.
The lots of part where
now roll it back a little bit from where you just was.
It's coming.
Here's another close
right here.
Yeah, that's Tanasia right there with the white shirt on in the hair.
All right.
The live stream. Now, who is this girl? If it's not that girl that was in the live stream, here's Ty again. Now look at this girl. She's staggering.
Now just look at how straight she was walking before she came out the door and got onto the rail. She was walking straight.
Her ass walking straight. When she came in the door, she was walking straight.
All right, come on now. Hold on.
That's the girl that was in the
Now watch how she walked straight.
Live stream. Now, who is this girl? If it's not that girl that was in the live stream,
look how straight she walking.
Here's Ty again.
As soon as she grabbed onto the rail.
Staggering. Watch this. Look how she walked.
Now all of a sudden
she want to walk like that.
Like, well, she's getting into mode right now, into drunk mode. Look at the dude with the white hat again.
Now that's kind of crazy, y'all.
The heifer was walking straight. It looked like she was walking straight.
She was walking straight at first.
Do you have her coming down the food court hall towards the camera?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. It's gonna play.
Zoom, like go in and out, like to see, like try to get a good glimpse of this girl's face. But you can see her walking like she's staggering, and you can see the same thing in the parking lot. Now look at the timestamp. It says 3:36. Just keep that in mind. Now we're gonna go into the parking lot where you see
parking lot.
Bree, Shemaya, and Monifa walk in, like walk towards inside from the parking lot, and then you see this group here come behind them. But it's two different times. This shit is crazy.
And that's the thing about the timestamps.
What's that?
It says 4:33 a.m. So, but when I was playing, when it was walking, walking up through the through the food court, whatever, the girl that we were talking about living and all that, it said 3:30 something. So it's very fucking weird. The timestamps has always been a little bit off.
Right. They appear to be like initially it was almost like they was an hour off. Like they couldn't decide what time she came in. Was it 12 something or 1 something? And I always thought that the altering of the time was because you got the girls running through the parking lot at 5, but they said they left at 4 something after Teresa asked for her car. So I just assumed that they had to modify the times because you can't have the girls at the hotel and at her house at the same time.
You see her staggering right there.
Let me see. She's staggering right there. Yeah, she limping on that scene. Is this like half a playing drunk or she got a limp?
Something.
So it's supposed to be them coming in right there.
Now, what gets me here is that if you look at the timestamp, it says 0012.
Mm-hmm.
Military time, that means it's actually 12:12 a.m.
Yep.
Now, when you look here, in this frame here, it says 1:13. So how is it when she get that text saying at 1:20? Well, in universal time, in the text in the report, it says 6:20. In universal time, that actually means 1:20. So you mean to tell me within 7 minutes, as you see here, it says 1:13. So you mean within 7 minutes, she got upstairs and text that she's ready to go. Was it somebody inside the party that she felt uncomfortable with that was there? Probably. But this is very crazy. Let's move along. We're gonna get into this dude in a minute. It's gonna be very brief. But I have something for you. And this is what you call due diligence. Putting in time. Not creating or doing lives on dumb ass videos. Well, it's not dumb. It's basically on Kenneka. But they going live showing these dumb videos with the glitches in them. How is it only on a certain
Remember that shit, the glitching? Oh my god, niggas doing some
videos? And if
weird
you go frame
shit.
by frame, there's no glitches. But somehow it managed to be glitches in there. And some of y'all dumb fuckers is like, wow, I do see somebody pulling her up the stairs, even though they vacuuming the goddamn floor. I can't believe y'all. People's name are putting in the hard work and being detailed. But this is what I want to show y'all. Look at the timestamp, 4:24. Right? You see how they go towards that kitchen? Let me show you something about the time. The time is crucial. And now, you know they go into the kitchen right now. Right?
Well, no, there's escalators down there as well. So that I retract that statement. There is a escalator. It's 2 escalators there.
Yeah, but the kitchen door is double doors leading to the kitchen on the other side of that too, though. There's double doors leading on both sides.
Yeah,
The hallway,
if they go all the way straight past the escalators, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this way is the double doors to another kitchen as well.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to get to. Let me show you. Check the timestamp, people. 3:22. Just look at them. It's Ty, Bree, Shamaya. If I'm not mistaken, Charles Dorsey. Well,
now this way, what we kind of figured that they were looking for her.
Now,
that's what we thought. Yeah.
Now, you see, she's checking under there, right? They did that on a few occasions, and I'm gonna show you where you could tell that they really was looking for her. You could tell by Bree's reaction and Monifa's reaction that they really trying to look for that girl. I'm still not overlooking that they may have something to do with it. I'm leaving nothing on the table. But check out the timestamp, 3:23. And guess where they're going? You went from 3:24 to 4:44. Okay, it may be an hour difference, but you have to understand what they left out that we don't see, that we're not going to see. I'm gonna show you how they freeze the goddamn camera. And you see how the dude with the white shirt and red hat comes down the stairs, right?
See, like they was
Why
looking
we
for.
didn't see him in the court hall.
Yeah, it appeared that way.
Yeah.
And that's not even it. Let's continue. Why at 3:24 it was looking like they was leaving? I'm gonna play it back because it froze as if they came back up the stairs to leave, but it froze. It froze the time. It was at 3:24, and then over something, it just got edited to where Ty and this dude and these two girls, and they're gonna breathe, and it was gonna come behind them at 3:25. When in another footage, these girls already, when they came in, they was walking by them like to go out the fucking hotel, to go out the hotel.
Mike, let me ask you a question real quick.
Time.
All right, so when you just showed that the lower level footage near the staircases and the escalators, when you know how you were showing them walking down the food court hall, and then you showed them going in the lower level, and they were coming down them stairs. What time was that? Them coming down them stairs, because they all was walking in the food court.
It said 3:24, then it went to 4:24.
All right, check this out. Now let's stay on that. So 3:24, they was all walking together towards the back door in the food court hall. Right there to the right hand side is the escalators and the stairs, right? So if they would have went down them stairs, we would have caught them at like 3:25 coming down the stairs, like what we saw. If that's the case, where the fuck did the girls go, and how they up there on this level at 3:25 walking back towards the lobby at 1 minute?
That's why I said it froze. It froze up.
This cap. This is mess. There's no way. So this, and something else I need to ask you too. The system that they utilized was Vivatech. It's an internet-based monitoring system. So they use the internet to stream. They stream, everything is streamed, but they got what you call event creating cameras, right? So whenever there's action in a frame, it records almost like a door cam, how your door cam would work, where you can watch you can watch it at any time, but the events and stuff that happens, movement, they actually record that. So if this camera is based like that, and it's internet based, longitude, latitude based, GPS, however you want to look at it, how in the hell is the time wrong on one camera and right on the other? How do you get a wrong satellite reading to a camera? That doesn't make sense to me. There was something done with this time. It wasn't just a discrepancy in the time. There's no way it's coming from the internet. It's an internet feeding system. How the hell is the time wrong?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That was our dilemma, that they basically edit the timestamp. They had to.
You just proved the point. How you on the bottom level and the top level at the same time? They couldn't have cleared that shit. If they went down those stairs, went towards the escalator, went back up the escalator, and came down the hall, what happened to the girls? How they end up on the other end of the food court hall in a minute, less than a minute, with other people behind them? It just, I don't know. This don't look right. This little piece right here look real funny to me. I ain't never paid attention to this little piece. This some weird shit, but I just looked at that. Don't look right.
Right. All right, I'm gonna play a little bit more, and then we gonna close out. But we definitely gonna come back again for sure. I'm gonna play a little bit more.
How they editing and messing things up. Look at the time. I cannot mess up that time. Now they right there at the that little food stand. I think they asking somebody, did they see anybody?
That's that little. It's a little restaurant right there.
Little cafe. Yep.
Anyway, now y'all let me know if they're not looking for Kenneka. Again, they are not out the pot yet. They still suspects, but
yes,
are they looking for
looking.
or they
What the fuck they looking for?
Look at Bree. She's on the phone. You know she's talking about looking for her and they can't find her. You can tell that's what they're doing. Look at Monifa. They trying to find her, irritated. Do I have to play it back for y'all to understand?
No.
Damn.
But see, the thing is, y'all, they manipulating the time. And I gotta show you one more thing that's crazy. Now, before I get into that one more thing, which is gonna blow your mind, Look at the girl who's supposed to have been playing Kenneka, the one that was staggering in the parking lot. This girl
She walking straight now?
is not Kenneka. She's not even staggering right now. I mean, maybe she got something wrong with her foot when she walked. I mean, she a little cute though too. But anyway, that ain't Kenneka. Debunked. Look at the timestamp. Do y'all know who that guy is right there with the blue, walking up the hallway? Okay, it's 3:46. As far as the timestamp, or is it 4:46? Where is he going? Right, just putting everything in perspective.
It did a glitch right there.
You see how it freezes, right? Why
Damn, look at
is
it.
freezing? That's number one.
Taking the frames out, taking some shit out.
But we gonna wait until it disappears. Is he gonna disappear? Just boom. I will fast forward just to let you know that he's just gonna vanish. They're gonna edit him out. Okay? Let's give it a few more seconds. I think I'll skip it as well. But he's absolutely edited out. And I'm gonna show here, as you can see me in the, you can see you can see my arrow moving on the screen. As I'm gonna play it, he's just gonna disappear. He just disappears.
But he goes down that escalator where the security like window and shit is at.
Down here.
The lower level bathroom, right down there.
Now
Yeah.
was totally different. So I'm doing this little part right here over because I seen something. Now let's get into it. This is gonna be deep right here. Let's get into it. Oh, let's not forget about Rafael Valdez. That's the name I gave him. Now, when I was doing the analysis with this, I really thought he had a cup in his hand, in his right hand. I think he was taking a sip because when he leave back out from the scene, he does have a cup in his hand. But look at his left hand. I mean, it looks like it's blood there. And when they were saying the marks on his face, I didn't see any. Maybe my eyes is damaged. I don't know. But isn't this the same guy who skipped town? Maybe because he is security. Or maybe it's a cover-up because maybe he is police. This is all allegedly. But I don't know. But let's continue. Now, I want to show y'all something real quick. Who is this guy? I want y'all to tell me who is this guy. All right? Peep game. Here we come right now. Do we have glasses on? It looks like it. Just give me some time. Let me go back. Check it out. Looks like he got glasses. He has a walkie-talkie or something like that. You can see the antenna there. I'm trying to see if we have on black gloves or not. But if it's his bare hands, fine.
And it looks like he got a walkie-talkie in it. Like he got something in his hand.
Let's do it again.
So you think that's Roland Weiss?
Walk.
That is Roland Weiss.
Like he got glasses, bare hands. Look at his jacket. Look how thin it is. Blue. Look like he got black slacks. Look at the shoes. See that middle of his head. Watch how he walks. That slow bop. Yeah, he got a walkie-talkie in his hand. Actually, look, he got on gloves a little bit too. Because if he's white, you should be able to see his hands. You just check this out real quick. Check the time. September 9th. 3:46. You see the date and timestamp and the date. Check this out. Okay. It's going to freeze. Look in the direction he's going in. Now, it's freezing. You can still see the time moving right here.
And you see how the time changed. You understand? 3:47, but you see them coming in, walking up the ramp around 3:25. Then 3:34, then 3:35. when they was coming down the stairs, Shemaya went to the bathroom. That was around. It said like 4:30, 4:35. They manipulated the time. All right, 5-10 more minutes, and then we out.
36, 37. It's frozen. Now look at the time. It says 3:47, and the time is not moving. 2017. You know he was going down those stairs. Let me show you. He was going down these stairs here. Let's do a brief.
See, I can't even do that no more.
Can't go over there.
So we know he's here. He was turning here to go down these stairs.
Because that escalator that's right here, that's coming up.
Yep.
It's coming up. It's not going down.
Now, if you remember the footage, you see Ty, Ty, Charles, Shemaya, Bree, and Monifa. Walk this way and they go down the stairs. They go here, as you see in the footage when they went down the stairs, which I'm about to show. This when they came down the stairs and Shemaya came to the bathroom. Right? And Ty and the rest of them walk straight back, because right back there is the kitchen. Okay? So I know y'all know by now. Y'all should know by now. But who was this guy? Who was this? Somebody tell me who was this guy. Glasses, then blue. Look at his walk. Blue shirt. Bald, but he got gloves on now. Black pants. You see that walk? It's the same exact walk, y'all. Y'all not gonna tell me nothing different. Look at the walk. The same exact guy. Look, just look. Same exact guy. And this is on the 10th. He is one of the coroners.
And then it says upper kitchen right there.
So why was he here on the 9th, 2017, 3:47 a.m.? Now, mind you,
say it.
Remember when Shemaya and them walked down the stairs and they all went, Shemaya came out the bathroom and followed them and went through the kitchen. And then the guy with the red hat, I forgot his name already. And y'all know his name, whatever. He came down the stairs and ran down the stairs and went behind him. And then right after him, a few minutes later, not exactly, but some minutes later, guess who walked right behind him?
Ronald White.
Ronald White.
So who was that guy? Same physique, jacket, slacks. He's the only one who's looking like that in all the footages.
And ain't he's a funeral instructor or some shit like that?
Yeah, he's a certified mortuary scientist and does cremations at a place called Evanston Funeral Home. It's in is it Evanston Funeral Home? Yeah, it's in Chicago. It's in the suburbs, about 30 minutes from Crowne Plaza. Crematory and a funeral service, but it's a small little area. But he does definitely have a crematory though, for sure.
It's him, y'all. Why was he there? Why did he follow behind those kids? Is it because, is it because it was a plan? Shemaya and them worked there. Okay? They worked there.
Well, they said Shemaya worked there. But yeah, here's the thing right here too. I forgot. I haven't seen this. I haven't watched this in years.
All right. Right after one another. So somebody gives somebody the heads up. These people are in cahoots, y'all. I'm so convinced. That's why I said I'm not taking anything off the table. Everybody is guilty until the truth come out. Let's keep it moving. The manager. Let's break this down real quick, short and sweet. It's not going to be short because there's a lot I got to show you. Now, number one, why is he going to walk all the way around instead of going this way?
Better
Right?
say it.
That's number one. Just check him going.
And you see he came out this door right here on the side. He didn't come from this way. He came from another door. And he's a manager.
Yep.
All the way around. For those who see that he got keys, the freezer don't require to you to use keys to open it. So just look at the footage where they actually having a video showing the up close shot of the freezer door and the handle. The police footage, okay? There's no key. But now check this out. Look how he just go in there and come right out. Now look at the way he.
Well, those keys is because he came out that door to open up that door right there. So
he walks. It's a tad bit pep in the step, but look at him. No grimace, meaning facial expression. Look at this guy. Just walking like a regular old day. Hibbity, 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 hibbity. But check this out though. Let's count though. Let's count how long he was in that damn freezer. Let's count. Check this out. Because he knew she was back there now. Let's count when he first opened the first door. Ready? All right, there you go.
Why would he walk right back there and walk into the freezer if he did not know someone was in that freezer or didn't see on the fucking camera?
Right.
You understand? Who told him someone was back there? Well, there was some footage where a worker came from over here. See, there ain't no cup there, but there's a cup there with something over here too. But it was a footage where a worker, a little Mexican dude, walked over there and came back. But the timestamp was so fucked up. It was like it was done in the afternoon. But this is why we are all conflicted, because they altered the time.
Absolutely. But you got the I just sent you the screenshot of those doors that the assistant beverage manager came through. I sent you the doors. It's actually 2 doors that lines the interior hallway. It's an in and an outdoor. He came in one of them.
Right.
I got a question though. The keys he got swinging in his hand, what kind of locking mechanism was on that door that required a key? Like what was on that freezer door that would require him to have a key? It was my understanding there was a pin, like a pin you could put in the hole that'll stop you from coming out of that door. So what was locked back there? On the photos of that freezer, what's locked?
Right. No, I'm thinking is because, they have different doors that you have to, open. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that the freezer needed keys. It's just that door that he came from, which was this side door right here. So he probably had the keys to open it to come through this way instead of coming this way.
But the attorney said in the affidavit that the doors was locked, that the double doors was locked and the freezer door was locked, prohibiting her from getting out of it. That's in the affidavit.
Well, if you're a manager, then that means you have all access to the keys to any door. You understand?
I got you.
So, yeah. So
it's crazy as hell.
Look, man. Look, give us your overall thoughts on this, and then we out.
All right. So what I wanted you to do was one last thing. So since you got it on this screen, this is a perfect opportunity to segue into my final statement. So y'all looking at this kitchen. This is the kitchen they showed us. That's the kitchen we believe she walked through. That's supposed to be her death. That's supposed to be her little tomb back there. That's where she took her last breath. But I'm telling you right now, that angle doesn't exist. The corner that you're looking at on this screen is actually behind the yellow wall that's in the middle, that middle pillar. Right. That corner is behind that wall, way further over to the right. You never would have seen the corner of that wall from this point. It doesn't matter how high or how low you are. No matter what kind of angle it is, you still ain't going to see that corner wall because of the way this kitchen was constructed. So if you will roll back that one little video that I sent to you initially, I want everybody to see how they achieve that, because this angle doesn't exist. This isn't a real angle. There's no way geometrically, the way the building is assembled, the dimensions of that wall, the kitchen itself, the way this kitchen is constructed, and they've got the dimensions of this kitchen. There's no way for you to get that angle. You would never see that corner wall in that hole. You should see the door and the pantry that sits adjacent to that door. You wouldn't see that shot. But that's what they gave us. They told us this is what she walked into. This is where she died. This is where they found her. And the only reason you couldn't see it was because it was obstructed by that corner wall, but it wasn't. So they need to see that video. They green screen this out. But as me and Mike communicate and we speak more, I'll come better prepared. All I had was the video of the assembly of the kitchen that I created. But next time I come back, I'll come back with both guns blazing like I always do.
This video right here, right?
Right. Yeah, I created this. All I did was took that same shot. That shot that you're looking at with the door, that's the door. That
Right
little metal piece. I just took a piece of that corner wall. I went behind that wall on the Faro scan and I got a piece of it. And then I had to fit it in that little hole to give you the impression that if you were standing from that perspective, you would have that line of sight right there. You would have always seen the door. You never would have seen the corner of that. So what I did was I disassembled the kitchen. I isolated the middle pillar. I isolated the corner office wall. And I simply just reassembled it. I blew it up and I fit that little piece right back there. And I'd be damned if that's not the same shot you get. And right there on this one just below you, that's the same shot. This is what they did to achieve this shot. And I'm not making none of this up. But again, as I come back, if Michael have me back, I will be back. Both guns blazing. I'm here for her. I'm here for Kenneka. I'm always been here for her. Yeah, nothing else.
We definitely coming back. We definitely gonna come back. Like probably this weekend or something. We definitely gonna come back for sure.
That's what's up. Okay.
All right. Well, look,
I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you having me, listening to me ramble. I appreciate you taking your time to even listen to me initially, because I definitely reached out to you because I knew you had those schematics. I never forget you used that term, and I totally understood that. And for the people, and I ain't saying nobody don't know what it is, a blueprint and a schematic is totally different.
That's
right. A blueprint is just the floor plan. The schematic shows the functionality of the doors, the elevators, how things operate. And when he said that, it blew me. But yeah, thank you so much for everything you've done for her and for allowing me to speak to your panel. I appreciate that. And y'all, I'll be back. Definitely be back.
That's right, man. And thank you. We definitely will be back this weekend. All right, love.
What's up? All right, take care. Y'all be safe.
All right, peace.
Oh, my channel. He asked for my channel.
It's, give your channel. Give your channel.
It's C Designs, C, just the letter C Designs, and T Slay, TSLAY. So if you put custom designs, Kenneka Jenkins, you'll find the channel, and you'll see my little avatar. It's not up there, but I got like a little girl with Afro puffs. But when you hear me speak, you'll know it's me. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay easy and y'all be safe.
All right, love.
All right, good night.
Peace. Everyone, thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure you hit the like button and share. All right, I'm out.